Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends, and let us have some good time together. Today, our topic is about false prophets. You know, there is many before and many after and many in the future. They will claim to be prophets. And I'm thinking, actually, me, myself, to change my career and announce myself as a prophet. But I cannot be a Muslim prophet because I don't have the qualification. I don't like kids, in the bed. And I don't like to steal the neighbor's furniture or wife. And I don't like lying or cheating. So I'm trying to work on myself to fix that problem. So I decided to join Islamic school. As you know, I have a degree in Islamic school. And I said to myself, I need to fix that. Enough is enough. It takes time. But after many years, still it's not really working good. So I hope today some Muslims can help us and call us live on air and, help me to be qualified to be a Muslim prophet. We have a sheikh, his name Shabir Ali. And Shabir Ali is, a person supposedly he was going to debate me one day, and then he took a hike for the sake of his career. Shabir Ali, and later I discovered that the lady with him, she's his daughter. I thought she is someone else, a stranger. She's his daughter, and now they call her doctor. So she is doctor too. I don't know doctor what, but don't tell, don't ask. And they have a title in the video, by the way, in the link, so we gave him a credit. Does the Quran tell us how to recognize false prophet? I found this is very hilarious. The false prophet Muhammad is going to tell us how to recognize false prophet. Isn't it, this is something? You know what? I can take this as the following. I heard, like, once I was sitting with a friend, he's from the FBI. He said to me, we hire hackers. I said, what? He said, we hire hackers. I said, why you hire hackers? I thought you arrest them. He said, no. We hire them because they are very useful. We hire them so they can, find like security problem, etc. So we made them as a contract. Like, can you find a hole in our system or etc.? Okay. So we hire a hacker to find out from the expert of cheating and lying and deceiving. So the Muhammadan today, they decide to hire Muhammad, who is hacking everyone else believe, who is the biggest false prophet, obviously, to teach them how to catch a false prophet, because he will tell you about his own experience. So does the Quran tell us how to recognize false prophet? And then, surprisingly, if you go to the beginning of the video, you will see the daughter of Shabir Ali. She say that Jesus said that from their fruit you shall know them. What?
And Dr. Shabir, the question is, Jesus said to his followers, who are the Christians, beware of false prophets.
Jesus said to his followers, who they were Christians, who were. Look how deep the knowledge. Shabir Ali, who wrote this presentation, and his daughter, she is reading it, he discovered that the followers of Jesus, they were Christians. Shabir, now I know that you got your PhD for a reason. Look, at the details. I know many of you, like, they will not even notice how stupid this statement is, but for me, I see things differently. You know me. You know the thing. I learned from Joe Biden how to be so much into details. So Jesus, he said to his followers, who were the Christians. What the heck is that? That's deep. That is seriously messed up. Are you sure they were not the Buddhists or the Hindus? And then they continue saying, be aware of false prophet. And went on to say, like, we skip the rest. Like, why you don't read the rest? Like, what? Jesus, he said, be aware of false prophet. So we skip, we jump. Like, jump here, jump here, jump. Okay, we arrive here. This is the important one. You will know them by their fruits.
And went on to say, you will know them by their fruits.
Wow, that's deep. And the Muslims now, they are taking the amazing words of Jesus, our Lord. They discovered, after 1400 years of following the false Muhammad, that you will know them by their fruits. And this is my challenge to the Muhammadan. As long as you agree that this is how you know false prophet, what is the fruits of Muhammad? Anyone? Any Muslim can tell us? As long as you agree that Jesus, he said, you will know them by their fruit. You shall know them by their fruits. And actually, this goes for everything in life, for your friends, your family, everything. You can use this method, the teaching, the amazing words of the Lord, the Messiah, for everything in your personal life. And trust me, you will never go wrong. People speak good, but they do bad. People, they dress nice, but they are dirty. People have nice houses, but their houses is built on everything wrong, evil. The appearance outside is good. Inside is a grave. So what is the fruits Muslims are talking about? Any Muslim can tell us? I am wondering what the Quran says to Muslims about false prophet, or false teachers, or false imams, to protect themselves. As we know, there are many so-called men of God from every religion who have fallen. You will know them, flesh and money. Flesh and money? By their fruits. Muslims, really, do you want to practice this method to discover the false prophet? And then Shushu, aka Shabir, he decided to go bigger. I have the subtitle, you can read it. He said, Muhammad is the seal of the prophets. He is what? He is the seal of the prophet. You know what? If I am Allah, I would do that. Look like Allah, after he sent Muhammad, he said, never again. After Allah, he sent Muhammad and he saw what Muhammad did. He said, what in the hell I just did? I will never do it again. So Allah, he broke the machine which make prophets, and he decided, that's it, Muhammad is the last one. I will never ever do such a mistake again. If we ask the Muslim, by the way, where, I mean, what do you mean the seal of the prophets? I mean, this God, Allah, he sent 124,000 messenger. You can watch videos of Shabir Ali himself saying that we Muslim believe that Allah, he sent 124,000 messengers. So now Allah, that's it. He broke the machine. He will not do no more. Well, like, what happened? He's out of gas, electricity. A human being is better. That's it. No, that's it. No more. That's it. Muhammad is the last prophet. Okay, he's the seal of the prophet. And if we go to the verse where the Muslim they use to prove that Muhammad is a last prophet, you will see that the word using the word khatam, the Muslims, because they are so intelligent and they are disconnected with Arabic. So chapter 33, verse number 40, it says, Muhammad, and look, the Muslims, they have to add, look, Muslims, they don't believe Muhammad is God. They believe he's a man, not like normal man. But we have to say here, Sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Allah, he pray on him and salute him. He is Sergeant Allah. Did you give a salute to Colonel Muhammad? Yes, sir. The drill sergeant. Muhammad is not the father of any among you. Well, because he could not do it, even though Allah supposedly, according to Muhammad, he sent him a dish of shish kebab. He ate it, he get the power of 40 men. And what is the benefit of the shish kebab? He is not the man or the father of any of you. And then we will find that every scumbag in the world, he claimed that he is descendant from Muhammad. How the guy, he have no kids, and they are descendant of Muhammad. Saddam Hussein is descended from Muhammad. The king of Jordan, descended from Muhammad. The king of Morocco, descended from Muhammad. Al-Qaddafi, descended from Muhammad. I mean, if you go right now in the internet and search in YouTube, you will find endless numbers of people they claim to be descendant of Muhammad, and all of them, they are so white. Redhead. Seriously. But all of us, we knew that Muhammad, he used to color his hair blonde. If he was blonde, he would not color it blonde, you idiot. So how your prophet was not blonde and you are blonde? Look, what happened? Unbelievable. So here it says that Muhammad is not the father of any men among you, but he is the messenger of Allah, the last, and look between two brackets, end. He Muslims, who is the one can show me the word last and end in the verse? Who is a Muhammadan? We will go back to the topic with not, but just I want to stop here with the word seal of the prophet, because all what the verse says, Khatamun Nabiyyin. Khatam? Khatam, the word seal. When you go to certify something, what they do, like let's say you have a transcript, like for your university, you're applying to go to different countries. So what they do, you go to translator, he put his seal. You go to the embassy, or let us say first the foreign minister department, they put their seal. You go to the embassy, they put their seal. You go to the university, they put their seal. So all what the verse saying that Muhammad is the one who put his seal, believing in all the prophet before. It doesn't say he is the last prophet. This is what Khatam mean. Because the Quran says that Muhammad believed in all the prophet came before him. This is what Khatam mean. But anyway, we will let it go. This is what the Muslims understand, what you can do. I mean, are you going to teach Muslim their religion? No way. Are you kidding me? Especially Shabir Ali. So then Shabir Ali, he continue and he say, that's mean after the Prophet Muhammad, and whom be peace, no other prophet will appear. What the heck? How Muhammad is the last prophet, but Jesus will come back? If Muhammad is the last one, Isn't it Jesus coming back? The family of Tabata'i is from the Mumu. I know, my friend. Muhammad is like me. I have kids everywhere. Unbelievable, you know, because I was donating my semen to the bank, the International Semen Bank. And Muhammad, looked like in his time, he donated his semen to the international. He have descended in Indonesia, in Africa, in America, in Australia. I mean, you name it. Even Zakir Naik, by the way, sound like he is descended from Prophet Muhammad. Christian Prince, first of all, this is the lie. I never claimed to be descended from Prophet Muhammad with him. Zakir Naik, how you jump in my broadcast, man? I did not even call you. How you can do that? Christian Prince, I live inside your computer, and I'm here, and I'm going to bust it, and I even recorded. I'm going to put it everywhere. You said that I'm descended from Prophet Muhammad, and this is not true. I never said that. I told you to tell me what I said that. Hey, Zakir Naik, I was joking. You know, come on. I don't mean it. Christian Prince, now you're saying you don't mean it. But a second ago, you mean it. So now, every Muslim, please, brother, sister, witness that Christian Prince is lying to you. And I swear by Allah, and I swear by... Zakir Naik, take it easy, man. But just hold on, let me finish my conversation. Christian Prince, if you say one more time that I am the descendant from Prophet Muhammad, I'm going to sue you in the court of Islamic Sharia law. What Islamic Sharia law? What is that? Where? Where? Zakir? Hello? Well, the descendant of Prophet Muhammad, he dropped the line. And this is very normal from his descendant. They always drop the line. So anyway, and whom be peace be upon, no other prophet will appear. That's it. Muhammad, he said nobody. That's it. Who is the God? Muhammad. The Quran also warns us against following the desire. Look who is talking. Hey, Shabura. You know, as long you are a believer in Allah, did you believe in Allah because Allah is convincing or because he promised you 72 versions at least? Be honest. You see, when they say, don't follow, like, warn us against following the desire. But isn't it Islam, all of it is based on desire? Naked women, you will see through their bones. You know, I mean, I like bones, by the way. You know, bones. You put bones, you can make the best soup ever, you know, like bony bone. This is why I like the music band from Afghanistan. It's called Boney M, you know. So the Mr. Bones, okay, Mr. Shabir Ali, he is advising us how to know false prophet and warn us not to against following the desire. So when the Quran promised us a pillow, you know, sometime I wonder if when Muhammad he was making the Quran, did he make the Quran when he was in Bed and Beyond store? Look at this, how many times he mentioned the word pillows. Chapter 18, verse number 31, chapter 36, verse number 56, chapter 76, verse number 13, chapter 38, verse number 23, chapter 83, verse number 35. I mean, the pillow, the pillow, the pillow, the God who promised me a pillow. And I like specifically this one, 36:56. It's a music. Me and my wives, we will reclining on our pillows, which is in the couch. Man. And we will be under a cool shade for sure. We need an air condition. Change the translator. Let us see Hilali and Khan. Look at this. We will not sit in the ground. And look, what is the word pillow? The couch have no pillow? The couch have no pillow? How that couch can be comfortable? So the Muslim, they decide to say, okay, araik, well, it is couches, you know, so sofa, you know, sofa. Okay. What is the pillow? Al-araik. You know, I like it when Muslims, they translate, and I like it when the Muslims explain. It gives a special spice to the Quran. We have to agree about not to agree. You know, the Muslims always, when they explain something, they agree about not to agree about what the verse means. You know? How you know first that this is a couch? It can be a bed, have a pillows. It have to have pillows. It can be a mattress. And what kind of God, he promised me such a promise, that I will be laying down with my wives, not wife, wives, and we will be reclining, and we have a lot of pillows. And they will have their in fruits of all kinds next to the couch or to the pillow. They will have their in fruits of all kind. Man, how beautiful. Different verses saying that Allah will give us, listen, don't driven by your desire. Allah will give us a garden. Beneath the garden there is river underneath of us. And we will be wearing a bracelet of gold. You see, don't follow your desire. Don't like money. Don't go after money. Don't be fooled by shiny stuff. Allah will make us wear a bracelet of gold. And I'm not going to ask the Muhammadan, what is the value of gold in heaven? What the heck is that? And why men, they are wearing a bracelet? And they will wear a green garment of fine silk and heavy brocade. And they will be reclining therein on their couches and their beds. Over their pillows. And those are really, really high couches, brother. But Shabir Ali, he said that we should not follow our desire and should not be tempted by desire of money or, but all of this is nothing but temptation. What those promises about? There is many people already, they have all those things. I mean, most of you actually have it already. You can buy a shirt made of real silk for a very cheap price. And how many people, they have a gold in their hands? What is the gram of gold? Nothing. It's not really expensive. How many of you have couches at home? What is the promises about? This was a promise for those poor Arab Bedouin who never have a bed, a mattress. They never had couches. They never wear silk. They never have golds in their hands. Yet Shabir Ali is telling us that the Quran advises us not to follow desire. And then we continue. Who take his desire as of God. Well, I challenge the Muslim to show me one thing the Muslims they believe in is not about desire of their own. As an example, what having many women have to do with God? What having many women have to do with God? What Muhammad have to do with God by making verses claiming that his God said to him that whole bunch of women are yours, just go and do boom boom to them. In the top of that, he made verses saying any believing woman, she can give herself to the prophet so he can F her. Excuse my language. Was Muhammad following his desire or he was following God? Who is the one who made this chapter or those verses? If you say to me that the one who made this is God, what does this have to do with religion? Women offering themselves to the prophet. Why? How that will benefit Islam? How that will lead to God? And why it is a privilege? And actually, Shabir Ali later, he said that there is some people, preachers, they want wealth. They are called the preachers of wealth. So those preachers of wealth, they seek wealth for their own. The person, man or woman, should be devoted to God and only seeking pleasure of God. So when Muhammad, he received verses that any woman you want to go for it, he was seeking pleasure of God, and that was make Allah happy. It's not Muhammad who wanted, but yet the wife of Muhammad, she said, Inni ara rabbuka yusari'u ila hawaka ya Muhammad. I see that your God, he rush into your lust, Muhammad. Aisha, the wife of Muhammad, she noticed that her husband is a fraud, he's a scam. And then Shabir Ali continue that those people who they are devoted to God for the face of God, for the sake of God, or redo on the law, for the pleasure of God, blah, blah, blah. And the Quran says, we recommended perform our religious duties. Did Muhammad perform his religious duties? All of us, we knew that the Muslims are allowed to have 4 wives. Was it a religious duty for Muhammad to have 13? And then in the top of that, any believing woman, she offer herself to sleep with him? Is that a religious duty? Is it part of religious duty to have 13 wives for you as a prophet? And you know, the funny thing is, when Shabir Ali, he speak about preachers of wealth, as we will see later, Muslims, they say to us, that Muhammad was very poor. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody who is so poor, and yet he have 13 houses, and yet every house have slaves, servants? I mean, do you see how poor he is? Guys, I am so poor. I have 13 houses, and every house have a wife, and she have servant slaves. And yet the prophet was so poor. And then the Muslim, they will say to you, do you know that before the prophet, he died, he borrowed money from a Jew, he was his neighbor. What Jew, you idiot? Muhammad, he killed all the Jews. Muhammad, before he died, he borrowed from a Jew. Isn't it Muhammad who he said, if I become victorious, I will cleanse the Jews and the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula? So the Muslims, they tried to paint for us an image of Muhammad, that he was a poor man. He was a decent man. Look, so sincerity, devotion should be. Sincerity, look at the word sincerity. Muhammad was very sincere, to the point his wife, she catch him having sex with a slave in her bed. And then Muhammad, he told her not to tell anyone. He promised her that if she shut up her mouth, he will make her father the caliphate after him. And then he made a verse in the Quran, which I find it hilarious. This is one of my favorite, by the way. Look how beautiful. I mean, nobody can make Quran like this. Let us be honest. And remember when the Prophet SAW disclosed a matter of confidence to one of his wives, between two bracket Hafsa. So when she told it to other wife, i.e. Aisha, and Allah made it known to him. What the heck is that? Who's talking now? You know, if you hear this like from a grandmother, she is like 110 years old, and she is telling her friends, the neighbor, about what happened, I will understand. But this is God reporting for us a matter of top security. It is top security. All right, we have a Muslim trying to call. I hope it's a real Muslim, not Fakira. Let us see. So remember, what remember? I mean, the thing just happened. What remember, Muslims? How in the world this is remember? Hello? Yes, my friend, you are live on air. You are a Muslim?
Oh, yes, inshallah, I am Muslim.
All right, that's wonderful. Why you call us, my friend? What do you want to say to us? What do you want to share with us? Do you see the topic?
I just want to come on here to combat some ignorance, because I feel like you take things and you mispurport them and you misunderstand things and you just like make dumb claims.
Okay, like what? Give me an example. Give me an example.
No, you give me an example. Give me one.
Well, in front of us, we have a verse in the Quran, which Allah supposedly is talking, chapter 66, verse number 3. Can you help us with it?
Yeah, hold on. Chapter 66, verse 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Even though it was like very inappropriate of you to make fun of Zakir Naik, that was very like spot on and funny. I won't lie.
I did not understand what.
Well, you making fun of Zakir Naik, even though that was rude and like probably that's bad.
Why it's rude? Why it's rude?
Well, just making fun of people in general is.
So what? I make fun of myself. Everybody knows I make fun of myself too. You can ask them.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. 66:3, right? Surah Tahrim.
All right.
Okay. All right. What do you want to say?
Tell me, what is that? I mean, who is talking there in this verse?
The ones confided something to one of his wives. وإذ أسر النبي إلى بعض أزواجه حديثا فلما نبأت به وأظهره الله عليه عرف بعضه وأعرض عن بعض فلما نبأها به خاتم عن بكى هذا قال نبأني العليم الخبير.
I'm glad you speak Arabic. Wonderful.
Yes.
All right. So what is the story here? Tell us what's happened.
Okay. So Surah Tahrim is about his wives. One of his wives betrayed the Prophet's trust. He told her something in secret, and she told someone else. So Allah nazzal Surah Tahrim, so he could tell the Prophet that he's allowed to like do Tahrim, which is basically shunning his wife. And like this surah also tells us like how we're supposed to treat our wives when they're disobedient, right?
All right.
because
so
and it don't make it
but just to
something.
be sure, you said that one of his wives, she betrayed the prophet. Which one?
Let's see.
Which one? Which one is the one betrayed the prophet, as you said?
One of his wives. Well, it doesn't really say it. I guess I'll have to
Yeah,
look up the.
but you are sure that the one of the wives, she betrayed the prophet.
Surah Tahrim, ayah 3. You look up the jurisprudence, not the tafsir, the exegesis, because it's not very accurate. Remember when the prophet confided in the prophet? Is there a hadith about this? Well, okay. So it says, and remember when the prophet ﷺ, so he said it, well, it says allegedly, right? I'm not sure if this is sahih or not, but he said it to he said something to Hafsa in confidence,
All right.
and she told it to another. It doesn't tell it's who. It says example Aisha.
Okay.
I think it's just an example, so we don't know who, but
okay.
it's not relevant.
But
is
anyway,
it?
you said that one of his wives, she betrayed the prophet. That's wonderful.
Well, I mean, think of betrayal,
But how the Quran says that bad women marry bad men and good men marry good women. And you just say to me,
did you just say, did you just, like, this is what I mean, like, are you saying that it's, that because she made a singular mistake that Allah sent something about and divulged the whole surah for, that means, like, boo, wow, they're bad woman and bad man, like, bro, that's a mistake.
my
Like, we are
friend,
humans.
you are the one who used the word betray, not me.
Right, but that doesn't matter. It's one mistake.
So
like,
do I need to make many betrayal to become a betrayed person? How many times I need to
you're right. So
betray?
I used the wrong word, right? That was my best. Astaghfirullah. So I didn't mean to say betray. I just.
But was
You're gonna
was
nitpick me
she
for
a
that?
good
I'm not a
was
scholar and
okay
I'm not very eloquent in English either.
was she a good woman when she did what she did, or was she a bad woman?
She was still a good woman who made a mistake and got corrected on it later.
What do you mean?
Okay,
What do you
so
mean?
tell me this.
What
Tell
do you
me
mean?
this. Tell me
Okay,
this.
hold
Tell me
on.
this.
Okay, let me ask you. Did
Okay.
did Aisha and Hafsa
Yeah.
almost left Islam?
No. What?
Are you sure?
But if you continue to collaborate against them, then know that Allah and are always supporters as well. As you divorce you all, as well as replace you with better wives, submissive to Allah, faithful and devout, friend, praise and merit, which I believe is proof. Protect yourself. I mean, if they continued, that's what Allah says is like He's just like emphasizing their respect. He says, إن تتوبا إلى الله فقد صغت قلوبكما وإن تظاهرا عليه فإن الله هو مولاه وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين والملائكة بعد ذلك ظهير. There are all his supporters.
What صغت قلوبكما mean? As long as you speak Arabic, which is wonderful.
صغت قلوبكما are like inclined.
What does that mean? They became they are close. They are close to the point of become kuffar. Correct?
صغت قلوبكما.
Yeah, صغت قلوبكما أي مالت إلى الكفر.
Right.
Okay. So they are close to become kuffar. So are they good or bad?
Right, because they made a mistake.
Okay. So are they good?
They repented and they changed.
No problem.
Right?
You ask people to.
Is that allowed? Wait, hold on.
My friend. This is not the question now. Listen, focus with me. Okay. You can say. You can ask me, are you a sinner? I say yes, I commit sin. Maybe 1,000 of times. And we repent, right? Yeah. So, but this is not the question here. The question is, when this happened, those two women who their heart inclined and they are become close to become kuffar, and now we see Allah Himself is involved to send a message about what they are doing. It must be something big. You see, you do bad things, I do bad things, but do Allah send Quran because of you and because of me?
Hold on. What? I'm sorry. I wasn't listening for a second. Could you repeat it again? Sorry.
This verse here came specifically about those two women, correct?
The what? Two women?
Yes, two.
Yes.
Okay.
Two women.
Do Allah send Quran to everybody do something wrong, or only for something very important?
Right. So, okay, that's a good point. Allah, the Quran is the guide for our future actions, and the Hadith is the guide for our future actions. And other than that, we have fatwa. So obviously, Allah sent messengers to every nation before. The Prophet is the khatam. You were talking about this earlier. Khatam means final.
This is not the question. You are talking about things. You are talking about things from the past. I'm asking you now.
No, I know.
When the two women they do what they did, and Allah,
Yes.
He sent this verse. Is that for a serious matter or something silly?
It's a serious matter
How
because it's
serious?
talking
How
about,
serious it
right,
is? How
because
serious?
in Islam,
How
okay, can I
serious it
explain?
is?
Yes, can I explain?
Okay.
In Islam, it's embedded that women are obedient to their husbands, right?
Okay.
Obviously, in a way that's not harmful to them or a way that's not haram, but they're obedient, right? Allah
So you are
loves obedient
saying that
women.
those wives
That
are
makes sense, right? Would
disobeying
you want your wife to
they
be
are
obedient to you?
disobeying the Prophet.
Sorry?
They are disobeying the Prophet.
Yeah, that's
All
why
right.
Allah
Is
nazzaled this ayah.
disobedience in Islam considered a big sin, or it's okay
To your
to be
disobedient to your husband for no reason,
especially
yeah, just like if you're just on a whim, like for no reason at all, like you're just yeah, of course, it's a
okay.
sin. Would
And
you want your wife to be
but now
disobedient to
we
you?
are
If you tell her a secret and she goes tells it to someone else,
my
is
friend.
that like
But
good
now
or
we
no?
are disobeying. Now we are
See, like I don't like how you cut off my points. Can you
I'm
can you
not.
let me
I'm not.
finish?
We are having a conversation, my friend. I'm not
Okay,
cutting you.
I want to relate it to us, right?
Did I mute you? Did you say anything? We're talking, me
I
and
know,
you.
no, I know,
Okay.
but you're like
So
cutting me off,
it's all
like
right. No,
trying to
I'm
cut
not
off the
cutting you
point.
off. This is how I
So
talk.
can I finish,
I
please?
like a coffee conversation. So
Okay.
when the wives they did what they did, and you agreed that this must be serious, and Allah He write in His office all the way in 7 galaxies, He sent the verse threatening the wives.
Astaghfirullah.
They have to repent, otherwise what He will do.
Otherwise the angel writes for them a sin until they repent. That's it. There's
No.
nothing. There's nothing
Read me,
big about it.
read carefully. No, you are not reading. Read with me carefully. Verse number 4.
Okay. وإن تتوبا إلى الله فقد صغت قلوبكما وإن تظاهرا عليه فإن الله مولاه وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين وبالله بعد ذلك ظهير. Right. So if your heart's faltered, what is it? إن تظاهر عليه فإن الله مولاه is like, sorry, I'm not that good at English. إن تظاهر فإن الله مولاه وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين. So he's basically saying that Allah and the angels are his supporters as well.
So you are saying to me that now the wives.
So he's saying that like he's basically saying that Rasulullah is in the right. And you're talking about like the next ayah as well. عسى ربه إن طلقكن يبدله. Yeah, because he's saying if you continue to be disobedient and you continue to not like.
My friend, focus with me.
Right.
You said that the wife she been taught a secret by the Prophet, correct? And he told her not to tell anyone, correct?
Yes, we went over this. Yeah.
Now they disobey the Prophet and they make a problem because of that, correct? All right. Why we need, look who is in the side of the Prophet now, in against those two women. Allah plus Jibreel plus every Muslim in the world plus all the angels, all of this to go against two women. They are 5 foot tall because they told a secret. So if Allah is with Muhammad,
Wait, hold on. Wait, not go against these two women as in war. You're making it like some Black Panther movie where it's like against Wakanda or something, man.
it is a Black Panther. It is.
Like,
It is. Listen, my friend. Actually, you are the one who chose the perfect word. Listen, read it. The women, all according to you, all what the women they did, they uncover a secret. All right. So now
it means they are not on his
and
side.
if they are siding together, if they
or they
continue
have sinned,
siding
yes.
together, listen, if they are continue siding together, who is going to be against those two women? Can you count for me, please? Go ahead.
Sorry, what?
Who is going to protect Muhammad if those two women they are joining together against him? Who is going to protect Muhammad?
If they fought against him?
Yeah, who is going to protect Muhammad?
I don't know. I'm not gonna make something up.
What do you mean? It's in front of you. It says Allah.
But this is not talking literally. See, that's what you do. Like you take.
What do you mean
things
not literally? Okay, tell me not literally, guys. It's not literally. So what it is? Are you saying to me Allah is lying now? You don't mean it?
His supporters? Are all his supporters? It's not saying that they're gonna.
Supporter what? Okay, let's hold on. The word Mawla, it's
Yes,
mean
Mawla,
protector, the one who.
Yes,
Oh,
Allah
okay.
protects him. Yes.
Okay, so
So
Allah.
Allah could send a miracle.
How
You're saying Allah can
Allah?
send a
Okay,
miracle
okay.
like Umar walking
Listen.
in at that moment to protect him or something. Like, come on.
Allah He decide to protect Muhammad from Aisha and Hafsa.
Yes.
He will protect him from what exactly? What they would do?
What?
What? You just
What do you
agreed.
mean?
You just agreed
There's nothing to protect him
that
from.
Allah will protect him.
It's just saying he's his protectors. It's not saying in this exact like
No,
moment,
it's
because they
count how
didn't do
many, and
anything.
you
They
already
just
agreed,
divulged the secrets.
agreed. Allah, he says, if you, he made a condition, if you join together against him, then you should know that Allah is the protector. He will protect him from what?
Yeah, I know. And can we look at what the next ayah says, please? Can we? Can I talk?
Sure, I'm waiting for the answer. Give me the
Okay.
answer. I don't care what you look for.
So Allah and the angels, Allah himself is his guardian, Gabriel, the righteous believers, and the angels are all his supporters as well. صح؟ عسى ربه إن طلقكن أن يبدي له أزواجا خيرا منكن مسلمات. صح؟ فهمت? So Allah is saying like Allah is his protector and his guardian, and he understands like he is allowed to divorce you. يعني. Like,
What is my answer?
yeah, that's your answer.
No, because if the
Allah
solution
will
already,
find
my
better.
friend, listen carefully. If the solution that he will divorce you, Muhammad, he can divorce them without even all this story. He divorce. He is the prophet. He is the husband. In Islam, the man, he
No,
can
because
divorce.
there
Listen,
are
no, listen
rules for
carefully.
divorce.
Listen carefully.
There are rules for
And now
divorce.
look,
Allah
so,
set the
so
rules.
now you are
That's
saying
the
to me,
point.
there is no rules in Islam. You can divorce your wife anytime you want.
No. Don't make.
I challenge you in front of everybody to prove me wrong and get me busted. Show me that there is a rules.
Okay, let me check my book. Okay, can I have a book? I don't just
Which book
look online.
Which book you are reading?
I have Sahih al-Bukhari right here.
All right.
Translation.
Okay, that's wonderful. So you believe in Sahih al-Bukhari?
Yes, I do believe in Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih al-Bukhari is Sahih. So you're telling me. So what you're telling me is there's no rules in Islam, right?
My friend, nobody can ask a man for what he do with his wife. He can divorce her. He can beat her. He can do as he wish.
No. That's not how that works.
Well, prove me wrong. Same time, you are avoiding my question. But anyway, I give you 10 years to find me the reference you are saying about there's rules. You can divorce.
I don't need 10 years.
You can. I will give you 10,000 years.
2 minutes, because I have a lot of notes here. I just need to find it.
Yeah, look for your notes. That's wonderful. Do you want to call a sheikh or a friend?
I don't know any sheikhs, unfortunately.
Oh.
Which is why I'm not going on here as a scholar or anything. I just want to put that out there. Like, I'm no scholar. I'm not a genius. I'm just a student.
You are not a genius. You are a genie.
What does that mean, man?
That's mean you are jumping from place to place now. You see, I'm waiting for you. And
how is a genie?
Okay, I will save you. I will say you will never find any reference as you claim. Secondly, listen.
Okay.
As long we are saying here, as long we are here saying that the solution, if you keep together, he can divorce you, no problem. So what is the point of him saying Allah is a protector and Jibreel and all the believers and furthermore the angels? What they will do exactly? All of this to help him. All of those to help him.
I'm not a scholar.
But I don't care. I don't care. You are a Muslim. You are the one who called me.
Well,
you claim, my friend, you call me and right away you accuse me that I make things, I fabricate things, I lie about things.
What accusation? What accusation?
So I'm asking you, Allah and he's a protector, and you agreed. And now Jibreel he joined. Okay, wonderful. And now every single believer, including you, that's wonderful. The number is getting bigger. And furthermore, all the angels, I'm asking you what they will do.
I don't know. I don't like. I
do
can't.
You don't know. I mean, this is.
I don't know the.
This is a statement. This is a statement. This is a statement can be acceptable if Putin. If Putin he threat Muhammad, he will use nuclear weapon, and then Muhammad he receive a message from his God saying to Putin, Allah his protector, Jibreel, all the believers, and furthermore all the angels. I will let that go. We are talking about two women, and they are wives of Muhammad, not even the enemy wives. The wives of Muhammad, they are short women and they have little nails, and one of them, she is a kid. Her name is Aisha. So why he need all this group to protect him? Is there somebody left?
Like I said, I don't know. I don't want to like
Well,
divulge
an
anymore on
answer
that
of I
ayah.
don't know, the answer of I do not know is a proof that this is
It's a proof that I
this
don't
is a shame.
know.
No, this is a proof that this is a shameful thing. You cannot explain it.
What? I just don't understand the
You are
topic
the
that
one who
well.
said you have tons of notes. Suddenly your notes disappear.
My notes in hadith, not in my notes in this surah. You
So
brought out a random ayah. Well,
okay,
I mean, I know this
let us
ayah. I've memorized the
let me
Quran.
make it simple for you. When you mention this, you said to me one
Right?
of his wife betray him. The Quran
Yes.
says
Bad word, but yeah.
الخبيثات للخبيثين. What does that mean?
الخبيثات للخبيثين.
Yeah.
What ayah?
Chapter 24, verse number 26.
Chapter 24, verse 26.
Uh-huh.
الخباثة والخبيثين والقانتات. Surah Nur, right?
Mm-hmm.
What verse?
My friend, 24, 26.
26. Got it. Okay, yeah. Wicked women are for wicked men.
Okay, you speak Arabic. You do not need the English. Translate for us. الخبيثات للخبيثين
Well, I speak Arabic, but
والخبيثون
like Quranic
للخبيثات.
Arabic is different from Arabic, you know.
Yeah. So what you say?
Well, I'm not like Quranic Arabic is like Fusha. I'm like I
You
speak that
when you call me, you were reading like in the speed of a horse, my friend. Now you do not know how to read.
Oh, that's because I'm Hafiz.
Oh, so you do not know Arabic?
No, I know Arabic. I know dialect Arabic, but I've memorized the Quran.
Okay, so
But I don't like I can't like tell you the translation of the
okay, can you read this one or you cannot?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, translate for us. What it says.
Yeah.
Translate.
A wicked man. You want me to read it in Arabic or you just English?
No, translate for us. Give us the meaning.
Wicked men are for wicked wicked women are for wicked men. Sorry. Wicked men are for wicked women. Virtuous women are for virtuous men, and virtuous men are for virtuous women.
Wonderful.
Virtuous are innocent of what the wicked say. They will have forgiveness and honorable provision.
Wonderful. What does that mean? Wicked men marry wicked women, and wicked women marry wicked men. Stop here. What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does it mean? Doesn't
I mean,
it say what it means?
it's amazing. I say to you, what does that mean? You say to me, what do you mean? It says wicked women. This is your translation. And thank you for giving more accurate translation from what we see in the screen.
Okay. So you're asking what the verse means. Okay, it starts from verse 23, by the way. Why do you take ayahs just randomly from in the middle of the surah? So it starts here. Surely
No, because
those who
we are connecting to what happened to Aisha here. Wicked women, they marry wicked men. Wicked men, they marry wicked women.
Wait. You can't just connect those things randomly.
Why not?
Just talk about the hereafter.
Why not? Why we cannot connect? Isn't it, this is for every? Isn't it Muhammad?
Man.
Isn't it Muhammad a man and Aisha is a woman?
No. Hold on. The verse you're quoting, right? Ayah 26, right? This verse is for the hereafter, not this world. It starts from 23.
What
Ayah
hereafter?
23.
What hereafter?
It talks about the day of judgment.
Where is the day of judgment? Where it says what the day of judgment?
From 23, look. Surely those who accuse chaste, unsuspecting, believing women are cursed in this life and the hereafter.
Okay.
And they will suffer a tremendous punishment on the day.
But you just answer yourself. You just say they are cursed in this life and the hereafter.
Yes, but this verse is talking about the hereafter.
So in the hereafter, men, they are going to marry women. They are bad women.
No, the virtuous part. Right?
so this is for today. This is for now. This is for the people who live in this earth, not for hereafter. So bad women,
about the virtuous
bad women, they marry bad men. Bad men, they marry bad women. And you just agreed that Aisha and Hafsa, they were almost going apostate and became kuffar, and Allah himself asked them to repent, and he is waging an army against them, including Jibreel and all the believers and all the angels to protect Muhammad. But the Quran says that bad men, they marry bad women. So if Aisha and Hafsa are bad women, well, Muhammad must be a bad man.
What?
Wait,
you're talking about like, okay. I'll understand, I'll agree that in this sense of terms, like, you're making connections that make sense, that I'm unable to refute, because I do not have the knowledge of these ayahs completely, and secondly, you're connecting two separate ayahs.
Doesn't
Right?
matter. The Quran,
This one is talking
the
about
Quran. This is
Surah Nur is talking about the
my
story
friend,
of
my friend.
Surah
No,
Lut.
my friend, my friend.
Hold on.
You are the one who said to
Surah,
me. You are the one who said
Surah
to me.
Nur
Read the
is
verse
talking about
before
the
it.
story of the Prophet Nuh and the Prophet Lut, right? They were
Exactly.
good men, but their wives were not, right?
Exactly.
Same with Fir'aun.
That.
His wife was good, a believing woman, or
Okay, but
good,
that.
righteous woman.
But this is a clear.
Fir'aun was a bad
But this
person.
will make a
Pharaoh,
clear contradiction for the Quran, because if
what?
Lut is a prophet for you, and even
Yes.
and the wife of the Pharaoh was a good woman, and even the wife of Noah was a bad woman, etc. So then the Quran is wrong, because bad women, they don't marry bad men necessarily. Bad women, they can be marrying a good men, and bad men not necessarily marry bad women. They can marry good women. You know, we know, and everybody knows that in this life there's millions and millions of women who they are living with horrible men. Do we agree?
Right.
Okay, and there is the
Muslims.
opposite too. There is wonderful men. They are living with horrible women. Correct?
Yes.
All right.
Right.
So the
That is
verse,
correct.
so this verse is
So
the verse is absolutely false.
no, because you're saying that means, okay, that would mean you take anything from the Bible and it would be true automatically, right?
My friend,
Everything,
my friend,
anything
did
the
your
Bible
prophet,
states.
did the Quran say is about special case, or he said bad women?
Yes, there are special cases and there
No,
is
no,
context to
no.
everything.
He said
Yes,
about
yes, that's
men
what it
and
is.
women. He said
That's how
al-khabithat.
people.
You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic.
I speak
Al-khabithat
Arabic as well. Yes.
lil-khabithin. So
It doesn't
all the
matter.
bad
It
women.
has
My
context.
friend, no. The context is there. Read it, no problem. Who's holding you? Bad women, they marry bad men. This is not about specific women. All bad women, they marry bad men, and not your God even repeat it twice and repeat it again, saying, and bad men marry bad women, which is very funny to repeat. I mean, it doesn't make any difference now, because if bad women they marry bad men, why do you need to repeat and say bad men will marry bad women? I mean, this is very silly, and
I
it
mean,
doesn't
those are
make
your
sense.
trials. I mean, like,
What?
this isn't an application to life. Allah isn't
No,
telling the
no,
future
no.
of
You
you.
see, if I say dirty man marry dirty women, didn't I already say both of them are dirty?
You
So
said
what?
what?
If I
That doesn't make sense.
say dirty man marry dirty women, so do I need to say and dirty women marry dirty man? Already I said both are dirty, because I just said dirty man marry dirty women. So I need to repeat again and say and dirty women marry dirty men? This is somebody you have nothing to say. You know, this is a grandma. She
Okay.
is in the park speaking to her friend. So here you see the language in Arabic is very, very weak, very stupid. Same time, the meaning is very stupid. In the top of that, this is a contradiction for everything. As you said, there's a prophets in Islam, their wives, they betray them. Even the word in the Quran says khanatuhuma, right? Khanat means betray. Do we agree?
Yeah.
So it says it clearly betrayed. So, but the Quran confirmed that only bad women marry bad men, and only bad men marry bad women, and only good men marry good women, and only good women marry good men. So this Quran proved to us that Muhammad, if the Quran is true, coming from God, and Allah never wrong, then Aisha is bad, Muhammad is bad, Hafsa is bad, Muhammad is bad.
Well, that's not how it works. Like I
This is
said,
how
there's
it works.
context, and that's not
This
that's
is
a
your
specific case.
this is your Quran saying.
But
This is
I'm
your
gonna need to go back and study on that one.
My friend, okay, no problem. So you know what? I'm going to give you a break. You know, I will let
Sure.
everything
Yeah.
you
Why don't
said
you bring
go.
up a new topic, right?
Huh?
Let's try again.
What?
Why don't you give me a different one?
I will not give you a
Maybe
different
I'll
one
get lucky.
because I don't wanna hit you on your weakness. I wanna see your strength. Give me something strong to convince me about Islam.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, talaq, you can't just say you divorce someone, right? There's like
My
three
friend,
hints.
I can show you from your Islamic Saudi Arabia website the fatwa. You can even divorce your wife by text message.
Okay, Saudi Arabia and fatwas are not the same as the Sharia.
So Saudi Arabia, they don't follow Sharia. The sheikhs of the muftis of Saudi Arabia, they allow something against Islam, correct?
Yes, Saudi Arabia
Okay.
bombs the Yemen every single day.
Are you a
Saudi Arabia, United Arab
are you a
Emirates?
Shia?
No, I'm not a Shia.
So what?
Shias are not
so
Muslim.
what? So what if they bomb Yemen every day? You Muslims kill each other every day.
That's not where.
Where? From the time of Muhammad, who killed the Caliphate Uthman? Who killed
That's
Ali?
the Shias. That's Shias are not Muslim.
Who killed Ali? The Shia, they killed Uthman? Since when? Who killed Ali? The Shia? Who killed the grandsons of Muhammad?
Yes, that was them. Yeah.
The Shia too, right? Bani Umayyah, the Shia. Who killed Fatima? Who killed her baby? Who tried to burn the house of Fatima? Who Saddam Hussein?
Who killed
So, my friend,
Fatima bint Rasulullah?
yeah, who killed her? Isn't it Omar? He came to her house and he tried to burn his house and he kicked her and she was
No,
going
that's
to have a
Shia
child.
Islam that believes that, bro.
My friend, this is from your Sunni books. But anyway,
Where? Give me an example, please.
I wanna go for something important. I said to you.
Can you give me an example, or do you just like talk and then like?
No, I never talk without proof.
Okay, so can I get the example, please?
Okay, what do you mean example?
Can you give me an example from a Sunni book where it says, like, give me a hadith or someone who narrated that, right?
Okay.
That's not Shi'i, right? Sunni, right? Is that
So,
Sunni?
so if I show you,
That Fatima died by Umar,
all right.
raped by Umar.
Okay.
Tell me.
Because
she died
my
friend,
Muhammad's death. All right, my friend. So if I show you now, do you will not say I don't agree with this?
Well, it has to be Sunni, and I have to confirm it, of course.
If it is a Sunni,
I can just show you anything in the Bible. I can show you something written down in the Bible.
If it is a Sunni, so you are a person who believes only what the Sunni says, correct?
I believe what is Sahih, right?
All right. You believe only in what was that?
Shias are not Muslim. I will reiterate it. I will say it again. Shias are not Muslim. The core belief of Islam, right?
Okay.
You know what Shahada is?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
What's Shahada?
So you believe?
I'm asking you. Hold on.
You Muslim? There's no Shahada. Islam Shahada is a fabrication in the Hadith. There's no Shahada in the Quran.
Shahada is Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah.
Can we find that in the Quran?
Can we find that
in the Quran?
Shias reject that notion.
Can we find that in the Quran?
What?
The Shahada. You search in Google now? So you see, you are talking about the Shia, that they are not Muslim. You are not a Muslim because you associate Allah with Muhammad. You associate Allah with Muhammad, and there is no Shahada in the Quran saying.
No, I don't pray to Muhammad. I respect and follow him. That's what the hadith is. Well, Allah tells us to obey the Prophet Muhammad. Yes, He does in the Quran.
All right.
وَأَطِيعُ اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُ الرَّسُولَ.
Okay, but you just said you accept only certain hadith.
Yeah, hadith that are sahih, because that would mean it came from the Rasul. If it's da'if, I don't know if it came from the Rasul. That's fabrications of Israeli. That's fabrications of Shias. That's fabrications of Jahalat. Yani, like, I don't need to believe that.
Okay. So,
do you understand?
So who is the one who decides what is to accept?
There is a very scientific method where it leads from what this guy narrated from this guy, from narrated from this guy, that narrated all the way to the Rasul. It's very scientific. Like, you need to. It's technical. I'm not a scholar.
All right, we will go.
Uthman, we will listen to Uthman ibn Faruq. Sheikh Uthman ibn Faruq.
Yeah, this guy is an idiot.
Why?
He said there is many Messiah. Do you agree with him?
Many Messiah.
Yeah.
Where?
There's the video is there online.
Can I see it? Can you tell me the video, please?
I can. Adam, I played his video before. He reported me to YouTube for copyright. He's a coward.
That doesn't make sense, man. That doesn't make sense.
Well, his video is there. Anybody can go and search.
How convenient
he
is
said
that?
He said there is many Messiah. He is a liar. He claimed that he have a master degree in Hadith, and then he brought in the video a note, not the Hadith, claiming, because those people don't speak Arabic, claiming that this is a Hadith saying that there is many Messiah, and the word even saying Messiah, not even word Messiah. He is a fraud, my friend. Why even you mention him? Shame. That's a shame.
I mean,
this guy.
Can you show me that video, or I can't
my
believe that?
My friend, just search it right now.
I won't believe it because just slandering, right?
My friend, you can search it right now on YouTube. Why are you talking to me? I will not complain.
Okay, can you tell me what it is? I'm searching it right now while I'm still talking to you. Go ahead. What's called?
Guys, in the chat, what is the name of the video of Uthman and the Messiah? There's many Messiah. Somebody tell me, please. Search it, and you will see it in the chat. Yeah. So this guy is a fraud. And not only that, he add words to the Quran. He take off words. big fraud. I mean, I die laughing at him. You know, once he was speaking to a Christian woman saying, in your Bible it says that slaves are property, but isn't it your Quran says slave are property?
Yeah, that was again context. That was back then because
What back
Allah,
then? No. He was
because
saying
he
to
couldn't
Christian
just
women,
say,
do you accept that a slave is a property? Do you accept your Bible saying
yeah, do you
that
accept that? It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. It says
yeah,
if you
okay,
beat
okay,
him,
no problem. Do you
if you beat him
accept?
to death,
But he
he
is saying
dies
to
in
Christian
one day.
women, do you
Okay.
accept that in your Bible, the human being is a slave, is a property?
By the way, you never let me talk.
But
Like you keep bringing up new
no,
points whenever
no,
I'm trying to
you
explain
are
something. So
talking,
this is like,
But isn't it in your Quran says وَمَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ, which means your property, what you own by your hand?
yes.
Okay,
And
so
can you give
don't
me
you notice
the ayah first,
how I
and then we
said
can talk about.
how I say to you, do you accept that when I have it in my book? That's me he don't
Okay.
accept it.
Do you know what the context is?
That's me he don't accept it. Yeah, you can watch the
مَلَكَتْ
video.
أَيْمَانُكُمْ is
You
your
can
right
watch the
hand,
video.
what
You
your
can
right
watch the
hand
video.
possesses.
You can watch the video.
Okay,
Okay, here we go. Uh,
but that
what
doesn't talk. Wait,
guys?
hold on,
Hey,
stop.
here we go. Somebody paused the video. Actually, he paused the link
Okay,
for
let me
you
see the video.
in the chat. The admin posted the video
Sheikh
for
Uthman,
Sheikh
this is
Uthman saying there's many Messiah. You know, you can click on it, but don't play it because I cannot play the sound here. This guy is a coward. He will report. You know, even though I can play his videos against him.
okay. Maybe you didn't listen to it real quick.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I will give you a minute. Watch it. You know, and call me back. All right.
Sure, yeah, sure.
All right. This guy is not a Muslim. Uthman is not a Muslim. No Muslim will say there's many Messiah. No Muslim will say that. I find it very funny even that he is quoting the name of such a person. Oh. Yeah, give him a little bit of time to watch it. There's many Messiah, and then he went and he brought an Islamic book, and then he read the note in the book, and he read the word is have nothing to do with the word Messiah, claiming that he knew Arabic. The ketchup boy. Actually, when he called me back, I have an offer for him. If he can call him to join us, that will be hilarious. What do you think, guys? He will never dare for sure. This guy is a potato. Sheikh Uthman. Oh boy. Let us see. If there is any Muslim would like to join us too, feel free, you know. You can help your friend. He is just watching a video now and he will be back. You know, the second you show them anything, I mean, at least this guy, he is like, he said, well, I do not know what to say, you know. He agreed that this is really, you know, when a Muslim, he says, I don't know what to say. He is saying this is stupid, really. I don't know how to answer it. That's all. Otherwise, the Muslim, they will be all over you. They will be all over you. We are waiting for our friend to be ready. Oh, he's saying it's 2 hour video. Anyway, guy, my friend, you can watch it later.
I mean, I can't find
Yeah,
it. It's 2 hours.
no, my friend, listen, this is not important. Really, later you can watch it and you can call me anytime. I go live from here. But this guy is a fraud, obviously, and you know he is he.
I mean, I don't know about that.
There is a video. There is a video made by Muslims, you Muslims, you know, questioning how in the world he's adding words to the Quran. He's adding words to the Quran, taking off words, and even reading words is not even there. So this guy is
that video?
this guy is a fraud. Now let us go back to our topic. I said to you, I'm going to give you a chance to prove to me that Islam is from God.
Okay.
Okay, how you can do it? Go ahead.
Do you not know about, like, hold on, let me find it, because I have the link. Hold on. Oh, I have a link. It's in my favorites. I just have to find it. I think it's this, right?
But you agree there's only one Messiah, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Actually, there's two, according to Muslim Islam. There's two. There's the false
Where?
Messiah, and the real Messiah.
Okay, the false Messiah, yeah. The
but,
Antichrist.
But you watch the video later, you will see he claimed that in Islam there's many Messiah.
Okay, I don't know where that is. It's a 2 hour video. I don't want to watch
Yeah,
through it.
you will
Like,
you will watch it later so you can see. And this guy is he is misleading the Muslim, my friend. A misleader is a misleader. Doesn't matter if he's a Muslim or a Christian or
You guys have
somebody.
watched the video, right? Someone tell me, like, what minute should I skip to?
Well, maybe later in the chat, maybe they can tell you. Here we go. Somebody post short video, but let us finish our. You know, you can click on it, just open it, so later you can watch it. Taibi, she posted for you a short video from DCCI channel. This is a short video, and you can see it. Big fat liar. No dignity. I mean, all Muslims, they knew, even kids, they knew that in Islam there is only one Messiah. This is why you will not find one Muslim. He called himself Messiah. Correct?
Okay, but did he say it and then double down on it, or did he say it like no one pointed it out? It's a mistake. Like
No. He not even apologized. The coward. He insists and he fight for it, and he go and he bring a Muslim book, and then he want to show them in Arabic. It says there is many Messiah, but you speak Arabic, you will see it.
I'll have to see that. So let's go to something else until I can verify that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now give me a proof that Islam is from God.
Okay. What about the? Let's see. Hold on.
That's too much waiting for you, my friend. Is it
I'll
hard to
try to
find
find a video.
something?
I have a lot of bookmarks, so
Yeah.
I'm not very organized. So, let's see. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Okay, so there's scientific proof, right? There's mathematical proofs, there's linguistic proofs,
Give
like
me the one you like. I don't know. Give me the best you have. The best.
Okay, like what about location of the seminal fluid prior to being discharged, right?
What is that? The what?
Location of seminal fluid prior to being discharged.
What is seminal fluid mean?
Seminal fluid, which is from ejaculation.
Okay, it's coming from where?
Yes, it was created as a gushing fluid emerging from between the backbones and ribs. Allah says in Surah 86,
All right.
verse 6 to 7.
All right.
And this was this.
What is the
discovered.
location? What is the location? Explain to me. Go ahead. Thank you for choosing this verse. This is an amazing verse. Chapter 86, verse number 7.
You pulling it up?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Where is the location? I don't see location. It says issued from between the backbone. Solb is a backbone, correct? Not lions, as Muslims they translate.
Yep.
The backbone and the ribs. Okay, what is the location we are talking about?
The semen production doesn't take place in the back of the kidneys. What?
It says, my friend, it says the backbone. What kidney?
Yeah.
What do you mean from the kidney?
Let me see what you're talking about. Let me see the because I don't know. I haven't studied it, so I'm trying to look at an explanation.
My friend, what do you mean? Okay, you said you did not study the explanation. Shall we go and read the interpretation?
Sure, go ahead, read it.
What interpretation you like? Ibn Kathir, Jalalain, Tabari, which one?
Go ahead, read it. It doesn't matter.
Ibn Kathir.
I guess.
Let's go. Okay, Ibn Kathir, I guess. This is your choice, no problem. Chapter 86, verse number 7.
Okay, not semen. Hold on. Wrong use word. خلق من ماء دفيق.
Dafiq, not dafiq.
All right, dafiq, sorry.
All right. So this is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir as your choice, my friend. I just open what you like, and you can look with me in the screen just to be sure that YouTube is muted, and you will see here Ibn Kathir given the explanation, and I will make you yourself, my friend. You read it for us. Just to mute, please, YouTube, so you don't have double sound. All right. Okay. So it says, this is Ibn Kathir again. فَلْيَنْظُرُ الْإِنسَانَ مِمَّا خُلِقْ. Okay, and then he continues saying, he is created from water gushing forth, meaning sexual fluid that come out bursting forth from the man and the women. Thus the child is produced from both of them by the permission of Allah. Do you agree with this?
Hold on. I'm trying to find it on YouTube because. Say it again.
According to Ibn Kathir, and you agree with it, says, he is created from water gushing forth, meaning sexual fluid that comes out bursting forth from the man and the women. Thus the child is produced from both of them by permission of Allah. Due to Allah says. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue. And then he says, proceeding from the backbone and the ribs. Between the backbone and the ribs, he said, meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. This is the science you're talking about? Women, she have a sperm and it's coming from her ribs?
Okay, so the Quran used the words خُلِقَ مِن مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ, right? That was translated by Sir Zafrullah Khan, that it was created from a fluid poured forth. So I'll start from there. It's created from a gushing fluid.
My friend. You said to me,
Hold on, I'm starting from the beginning.
You said to me, open Ibn Kathir, and now we are reading Ibn Kathir. You can read in Arabic. You don't need to read Ibn Kathir in English.
This is your Ibn Kathir, right? Meaning sexual
this is
fluid
Ibn Kathir, meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, which is referring to her chest. And you said to me, you are going to give me the best proof, scientific one, ever in the Quran.
Scroll down. I can't see it completely on your screen.
What do you mean you can't see it?
Just scroll. Meaning the back. Shield. Okay. Okay. Backbone and ribs, right?
The ribs of the women.
So
Do women have a sperm?
يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب. It doesn't say woman. What?
It says, meaning, you are the one who said to me, open Ibn Kathir, remember, meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, which is referring to her chest.
Okay.
So, is that science or this is stupidity? Women, they have semen, and it's coming from their ribs. And actually, the word tara'ib, not only ribs, it is a turquwa. You know turquwa?
Yeah.
A turquwa is the upper rib in the one almost connected to your neck, like where your neck meet with your ribs. This is a turquwa. So according to your prophet and his God, that sperm, women have a sperm, which is absolutely false, and that sexual
No,
sperm.
it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that.
My friend, it says sexual fluid coming from where? And the baby
Okay,
will not be
so
born. Listen,
it's
and the
trying to
baby,
talk about what's present between the backbone and the ribs.
yes, the backbone of the man and the ribs of the woman.
Yes. So okay, so first you have to understand the anatomy and physiology of the spinal cord, vertebral column, and the autonomic nervous system to like actually go into this. It's very scientific.
Okay.
This isn't something technical that you can just say, oh, sperm of
So
woman.
are
sperm
you
of man.
saying, according to science, women she have a sperm?
No, it's
Okay.
not. It's not talking about
But
the
it
woman.
says here that
Look.
this is gushing forth. It's a gushing forth. It's come out. It come out. It's a liquid come out. Sexual fluid. Gushing forth. This is why in Arabic it says ma'in dafiq.
Yeah, above the L3 vertebra. It's below the
No,
level
my
of the
friend,
12th
it's
ribs.
dafiq. It's come out.
Yes.
Okay, it come
Yeah,
out
it's
where?
gushing out
Come out where?
from the rhythmic
Out.
parasympathetic.
It come out of the sexual organs, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a liquid come from the women, and that liquid, if it did not happen,
No, it's not. Where are you getting from the woman?
read with me, my friend. Read. Let's go. Okay, we
This
go.
translation is bad.
خلق من ماء دافق يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب. Read. He created from water gushing forth, meaning the sexual fluid that comes out bursting forth from the man and the
Okay,
women.
so I'm like wondering like what website you're using to explain
This is
from
Ibn
the
Kathir.
man and from the woman.
Doesn't matter what website. You can open any website you
No,
want.
this is Ibn Kathir. This is not Ibn Kathir.
This is Ibn Kathir.
Where?
This is Ibn Kathir. Here we go. Here it says this
It's
is
not.
the website name is the word of Allah. The word of website name is the word of Allah, and this is Tafsir Ibn Kathir. And I can show it you in Arabic. Do you want to show it you in Arabic?
Context is not from woman.
So can you confirm for me, please, this is
Okay.
Ibn Kathir or not?
Hold on, I'm misunderstanding this.
This is why I'm not married, because I'm afraid. I go to marry a woman, take her to the bedroom, she take off her bra, I find testicles. You never know. If the Quran is true, women they have testicles in their chest. No wonder they are big. I mean, men testicles are not going to be like that. I mean, women they have a big balls. I never thought about but since I know about this, I learned. So I'm not going to get married. This is scaring the hell of me, you know. And then what I would say to my wife, you know, she have a huge balls and I don't have like what? She would look at me like, what do you have there? What is that? You know, bing bong. You know what the heck? What happened? And she have big watermelons balls. Oh, unbelievable. I will never get married. It would be embarrassment. Women, you know, they are something. They hide that from us. They don't tell us. You see, they claim that they have a breast and they like wear, you know, those things, etc. But they are balls, brother. They are hiding this stuff. They are lying to us so we can fall into the trap. And you go to the bedroom, bingo, too late now.
Yeah, okay. So it's not saying men and women produce sperm. I'm just not saying this at all.
What do you mean? It says
You have to
meaning the
look at the actual
backbone. It
scientific
says,
analysis
hold
of
on.
it.
It says the meaning, the backbone, and gushing forth. Gushing forth. It says sexual fluid. Do we agree? It's a sexual fluid coming out. And here we go. Your even Ibn Kathir is copying your prophet, saying the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, the fluid yellow and fine in texture. The child will not be born except from both of them. What yellow texture Muhammad is speaking of? This is your prophet. What is the water of the women, which is fine in texture and it's yellow? This is her orgasm, supposedly, according to your prophet.
Wait, that's not what it means though. Tara'ib is the ribs.
It's not up to you. You are the one who said to me, let us go to Ibn Kathir. A tara'ib is not ribs. Tara'ib is the ribs of the women. You can open,
Right.
you can, okay, so it's for women. So tara'ib is the ribs
No.
specifically of the women.
Okay.
Okay, so this is why Ibn Kathir is saying, do you think Ibn Kathir...
This has to be looked at
My
like
friend,
anatomically. though.
are you saying Ibn Kathir don't speak with Arabic?
It has to be looked at anatomically. No, he just doesn't understand the anatomic and
Oh,
physiology
okay,
of
so,
it that we
okay.
understand now.
Okay, do your prophet understand or he don't?
The Quran will say it,
My
and
friend,
we will
do
understand
your
it
prophet understand?
differently.
Do your prophet understand or not?
Did the Prophet understand what?
Your prophet, do you understand the verse in the Quran?
I don't know.
What do you mean
Allahu
no?
a'lam.
Are you saying the prophet you do not know how to understand the Quran, but you can understand the Quran?
What?
I
I'm
ask
saying we
you,
understand
do
that
the prophet
science.
know the meaning of the Quran, the verse we
You,
are reading? Do he knew
yes, he
or he
knew the
don't?
literal meaning of it. Yeah.
Okay.
We know the science and anatomical meaning of it because now we have more knowledge and more technology.
When Allah he gave you the Quran, he gave it to a scientist or he gave it to you, to everyone of us.
Right. But to understand certain verses, Allah will say it and it will be true.
Okay.
But we will have to do the knowledge to we will
So
have to
when you're a
learn
prophet,
to discover it.
when you're a prophet, you speak, the women, the Quran speak about gushing forth liquid. Is that the liquid come out from her private part when she have orgasm?
No, what?
Is the water which is gushing forth? It says ma, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is that water gushing forth? Is it coming out of the organs of the body or stay inside the body?
It's coming out, right?
You do not know? How old are you?
It's coming out, right?
Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a water coming out of the body of the woman will make the baby. How that work?
It's coming out of the man.
No, it says ma'un dafiq, and you agreed that this is from the men and the women. And Ibn
Man, and
Kathir,
that doesn't say man and woman though. That's
no, it says that tara'ib.
this is the insinuated
My
translation.
friend, the tara'ib. I'm not reading translation. I can show you Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Who need translation? I can show you. You know, because we are our program in English. We are speaking English, but you speak Arabic. You can open Ibn Kathir right now and get me busted. Open Ibn Kathir in Arabic in any Islamic website you want.
Hold on. Ibn Kathir wasn't a scientist though, right?
Your prophet was not.
Ibn Kathir wasn't. That's
I'm talking
what
about your
Ibn Kathir
prophet
said.
now. I'm asking you.
That's a hadith.
I'm asking you. Do your prophet know the verse meaning or not?
Is most likely yes. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything.
Most likely, even your prophet, he need to be learning from you what the Quran mean.
I mean, the Quran says what it means, but we have to look into the anatomical meaning. Like we have to look into it more in depth.
Okay. All right.
He knows that like it gushes forth,
All
right?
right.
He knows that. He doesn't need to know like L2 lumbar, L1.
Okay.
We know that.
Okay.
For
So
us,
my
it
friend,
becomes more
let us make it simple. Do you agree with your prophet explaining the verse? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. Whatever your prophet he said, do you agree with it or no?
It depends what it is.
So you don't agree with your
If it's
prophet.
sahih, I agree with it. Yes. If it's sahih,
If
yes.
it is sahih, you agree
Never
with
said
it.
something. He's never said something sahih that is
If
false.
it is
No.
sahih, you agree with it.
Bring me a hadith that's fake. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll give you a hadith is fake.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are saying the hadith I will give you now is fake. How you know it's fake without even showing what I'm going to show?
I don't know that. I just said bring me an example of one you think is.
Okay, I see. Let us go to this hadith first. Look at my screen.
But yeah, Ibn Kathir contains some non-authentic reports, so he's not completely trustable.
This is a da'if hadith from Sunan al-Nasa'i saying the Messenger of Allah, if you want I can show it in Arabic. It says the water of the man is thick and white, and the water of the women is thin and yellow, and the one who comes first will resemble the parents. And this is the Muslim translation.
It's sahih.
Da'if.
It's da'if.
You are the one who asked me to show you something da'if.
Why would I say no? I said show you something sahih.
No, you
that
said to
think
me, show me
is
something
wrong.
da'if.
No. What I meant is show me something sahih that you think is wrong, and I will explain to you that
Okay.
it's not.
So what if I
That's
could
what I
not
meant.
find something sahih? Now what we would do?
Well, that's it. What do you mean?
So you don't accept this hadith? This is wrong?
If it's da'if, it's hard to accept.
Okay, so this da'if hadith is saying that if the man have orgasm first, the baby will look like the parents, and the women, her water is yellow. Do you agree with it or against it?
Okay, this is interpreted as like referring to what determines sex of the fetus, right?
This is for
Or
about
that-
the water, the orgasm. Whoever comes first, read carefully, it says, whichever of them comes first. The water of the man is thick and white. What is that? This is not the water we see inside the man, we see outside. This is what the Quran is saying, gushing forth. So here, the women water is thin and it's yellow, and the man water is thick and white, and whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble the parents. So do you agree with this da'if hadith or not?
Yeah,
You agree?
it's. I mean, doesn't. I don't know anything about semen. Yes.
Yeah. So you agree with it?
It's da'if, so I don't know if it's true. But
Okay. Well, you know what? It's a sahih.
is it sahih?
Yeah. I was playing with you, just to show people how Muslims, they play games.
I'm saying. I mean, I said I don't know if it's sahih or da'if.
Okay.
It's
You said to
sahih,
me,
and
if
I
it,
believe it.
you said to me,
Because I told you I don't
you
know
said
about
to
semen.
me, if it is sahih, you will accept. You did not put condition. You said if it
Because I
is.
don't know about semen. That's why.
My friend, did you say?
If it's
Did you
sahih, I
say?
know it's right,
Did you
though.
say? Did you say it's recorded? If I show you something sahih, he will accept.
Yeah.
Okay, this is sahih in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, so your prophet is a prophet now.
My prophet is a prophet.
Yeah.
Prophet is always a prophet.
The women water yellow, the one you see in the vagina, that is what make the baby look like the mother if she came first. Is that what science teach?
Does science?
And who comes first have to do with anything with the look? Based on this, I know now, you can, with my respect to your family, I'm not
Well,
trying
science
to insult.
actually doesn't know what creates male and female, so actually you can't judge this until we know.
My
We
friend,
don't have the
no, actually
technology
this
to
is
know
about
that.
male and female, by the way.
Yes.
This is about male
It
and
is.
female. According to your prophet, the one who comes first, the baby will be following him or her. So if the woman, she comes first, the baby will be a girl. If the male, he comes first, the baby will be a boy.
Oh, it's resemblance to a parent, though. That's not what it is. It's not gender. Sorry.
Well, it's
I'm confused.
about male.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you agree with that? That
Do I agree with what?
women, she sees something in her vagina that is yellow water, that is a semen. And this is what make the baby look like her. Is that what science teach?
Does science actually know the answer to that? I don't think it does.
Oh, really? No, the science knows. The science says that if the woman egg, she receive a male semen.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It's this.
And
Yeah.
and all
It's
of this will happen inside, not outside. And doesn't matter who comes first or come after. That's false, because who comes first is something have. There's most of Muslim
No, that's
most
no, no,
of
no.
Muslim women, they have no orgasm because women, they do circumcision for them, so they never have orgasm. So who that's mean all these children
They
have
do
to.
circumcision for women? What?
Yeah, you do not know that Muslim, they do circumcision for women? Are you playing with me now? You speak Arabic, you know Arabic, but you do not know. So how this is the proof that your
It's
prophet, how this is the proof you gave me of your choice, of your prophet claiming that women she
it's not
have yellow.
required though.
Is
But
that
how do you
yellow?
know?
Is that the yellow water we see in the women private part when she have orgasm? Yes or no? The water
Is
he
what?
is the yellow water he's speaking of.
Yellow water?
Yeah, is that the water we see in her private part?
I don't know. Never touched a woman.
Oh, okay. Well, let us see. Your prophet, he is the expert. He touched many. He touched women more than the black stone. This is your prophet saying, a woman, she came to him, her name is Salama.
Okay.
Do you see the screen?
Okay.
And
Moving
she
on.
said, the messenger of Allah, God is not ashamed of the truth. Is any washing necessarily if a woman has, when she sees a sexual dream? He replied, yes. When she sees sign of a liquid, Salama covered her face. This is your prophet wife, and she said, and do the women, this is false translation by the way, do the women have orgasm? Do the women have orgasm, not sexual dream? He replied, of course she does. In what way does her child resemble her? And then he continues saying, Muslims added, in the versions of Salim, the man liquid is a coarse and white, thick and white, and the women is yellow, fine and yellow. So according to your prophet, the water she see in her vagina, remember the woman, she can wash it. This woman, she is going to wash her vagina to clean that yellow water. According to your prophet, the white water of the man and the yellow water of the woman, which she can see in her vagina and she can wash it, is what make the baby look like the man or the women. Because he said previously, whoever of them comes first. How that can be a prophet of God? This is absolutely false.
What was it again? Well, just reiterate what you're trying to make, that point. Don't read the whole thing.
My friend, your
What's the point?
prophet is explaining to you what is the yellow water is. Yellow water is something the women she see when she have orgasm. A woman, she came to your prophet. A woman, she came to your prophet. She told him that she have orgasm. She have discharge. Do she need to wash? He said yes. The wife of Muhammad, she said, well, do even women have discharge? Because Muhammad never have make his wife have orgasm. So otherwise why she will ask, why she is wondering, she is married to Muhammad. Then let her perform bath, wash. Salama, she said, does really this happen, which means women have orgasm? He said, yes, the water of the man is thick and white, and the water of the women is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first, they are going to produce the baby. And this is, as you see, it's a water she see. If she sees a discharge. So according to your
That's
prophet,
true though. Wait, that's true. What? If the sperm which carries the male chromosome Y meets the egg,
what chromosome?
then
What
the fetus
chromosome?
would be the male.
What chromosome?
If the sperm which carries the male chromosome meets the egg first,
My
then the
friend,
fetus will be a male.
can you read? What
What?
chromosome? It's the water woman. She is going to wash it. Do you wash the chromosome inside the
No,
egg?
you're talking about the sperm versus
No. The sperm of the man and the sperm of the women. Your prophet is claiming that the women, she have a sperm.
Yeah, if the sperm that fertilizes the egg carries
And
the
that
female
is
chromosome,
no,
it'll be
not the
female.
man. I'm talking about the man. Read carefully. It says
Okay.
who is talking? A woman, right?
Yes.
Okay. What she did, she have orgasm. She see a dream, she masturbated, and then she have discharge. She's asking her
I mean,
prophet.
hold on. If she sees a dream, she doesn't have to masturbate. It's a wet dream.
Well,
I don't know how those
and
work.
here it says كما ترى المرأة في منامها. The woman she have discharge.
Okay, she had discharge. She didn't have discharge after the dream. Discharge
How
in the
you
dream.
know? Maybe she is touching herself in a dream.
Regardless, it's
How
not
she would have
important.
orgasm without doing anything?
Regardless, it's not important.
Not important. Okay. So
How do you have orgasm without doing
she
anything?
have
That's why it's
discharge.
called a wet dream.
She have a discharge. Then let her
Wait,
perform.
hold on. You don't have to masturbate to have an orgasm.
I never
In a
been a
dream.
woman. I never been a woman. Maybe you've been. So you
Same
know.
as a male as well. But it applies
No,
the same logic.
I never. I don't know. I never heard of a man he will have orgasm without doing anything. Anyway,
That's a wet dream. That's what a wet dream is.
this is the maybe your roof is leaking, my friend. So then
What?
let her perform a bath. So what she would do, she would wash it. So this is something she see in her private part. Do you agree?
An erotic dream that causes
My
involuntary
friend, focus with
ejaculation
me.
of
The
semen.
women,
No,
forget
no.
about this now. The women, she saw a
Why
dream.
forget about
She
this?
watched
You
porn.
got
I
this
don't
wrong.
care.
So
I don't
why should we
care.
not go over
The
this
women,
again?
she have discharge. Do you agree?
Oh no, yeah, sure, I agree.
It's in the front of you.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so she have discharge. The woman, she's asking, do she if she see it's something she see, that's mean it is outside, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Correct, she see.
If she sees that dream, that's what she's
No,
talking
no,
about.
no,
The
no.
dream.
If she see that and has a charge.
No, that and
So
has a
okay,
charge.
discharge.
Has a
What
discharge.
is
You didn't
this?
have to see the
What is
discharge.
discharge? Discharge is something come out or in.
It comes out, but she doesn't have to see it.
Okay, so how he
She saws that she
so
saw
how
the
she
dream and she feels the discharge.
how she will wash it?
What?
It says you have
Then
she have
she'll
to
see
wash.
it in the back.
She have to wash it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you can wash it. If it's inside, you cannot wash it.
Okay.
Okay, so this
Next.
charge is outside. It is yellow and thin and fine. So your
Okay.
prophet, he describes something you can see, and he's expert. He's not a woman, right? So this is what he see. He see women, they have yellow discharge. And then he claimed that the women, she have to wash. His wife, she said to him, do women even have discharge? He said, yes, otherwise. How? He continues saying, the water of the man, remember carefully, it says the water of the man is thick and white, and the water of the women is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first, that will resemble the parents.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So according to your prophet, the yellow water the woman she see in her vagina, this is her discharge, is the reason for having a baby, and the baby resemble the mother.
Okay.
Is that what science say?
Yes.
Why? How would science win?
Because it's scientifically proven that the gender of the baby is decided like from the moment the sperm meets the egg and fertilizes it.
So do women have a sperm?
No, they have discharge.
Okay, but okay, when the woman discharge, she discharge her egg, or she discharge the water, which is yellow and thin, she can wash it.
Her egg is placed in that's what it's present in.
Where is the water present in the vagina?
You don't see it.
The egg is in the vagina. She can wash it.
That's discharge. We're not talking about orgasm.
When you say discharge, what discharge mean?
Hold on. Let me try and separate this in a way you can understand.
Read it in Arabic. Let me help you in Arabic. It says
So
vaginal
discharge is different from arousal fluid, right?
Listen, فأنزلت. What أنزلت mean?
And that means like came down.
She dropped. She dropped what? A liquid.
No, فأنزلت means came down.
Yeah, came down where? In her vagina.
Came down. Yeah, it doesn't have to come out. It's come down.
My friend, it says discharge. It says
Yeah,
here,
discharge.
whoever of them comes
Discharge from
first,
ovula.
comes
Yeah.
first, comes first.
It's discharge from the ovula, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Comes first. What comes first mean? Comes.
Yeah.
What comes first mean? What, yeah?
What goes first?
What is that?
Which
What
one
comes?
fertilizes
What
the
comes
first?
mean? Comes mean orgasm, correct?
No, that's no.
Comes does not mean orgasm.
Whichever of them fertilizes it first.
Fertilizer first. So the woman
Fertilize it,
so the
yes.
woman she fertilize herself first.
That's no. Whichever fertilizes it's called the thing. It's called. Can't think of the word. If the sperm fertilizes the egg, that carries the female chromosome, then the fetus will be
What
female.
female chromosome? My friend, hold on. You see? Okay, according to science, if the woman comes first, the chromosome of the women will take over.
Oh, what?
This is what you're saying to me. In the front
the
of you it
sperm
says, whichever of them
fertilizes the egg,
comes
it carries
first,
the female.
whichever of them comes first, the baby will resemble the parents. Comes. The first one who come first. First come, first serve. Your prophet teaching
Yeah,
us.
whichever chromosome
What the
is carried.
chromosome? Like, my friend,
That's
it's
what's fertilizing.
okay. Is
That's
the chromosome in the water which the women she see, which is yellow and thin?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Really. It's not
That's
in,
how it is.
it's not in the egg, huh?
علاقة. Allah creates in a cloth.
Alaqa? What alaqa? This is alaqa.
That's what it
Hold on.
is.
Alaqa later, my friend. Alaqa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you not a nutfa of semen emitted forth?
Okay. Hold on.
Then you
see,
became a alaqa.
you
Allah
just you even just even you even just dig more for your prophet grave. Look what you said. Alaqa. What alaqa mean?
alaqa.
Yeah, alaqa.
Clot.
What alaqa? Clot. It's a dead blood clot. How did the blood became a baby? You see, you are the one who mentioned it. So you are now, you put your, you are digging more for your prophet. How in the world that the semen, the sperm, will
not
become,
really, because
will
he's
be
right, I'm wrong. I mean, I'm not very eloquent. I'm not a scholar. I'm not smart.
yeah.
I just find sources.
Suddenly you are nobody and you have no idea.
Oh, yeah, I never said I was
A
anybody.
second ago you
I
were
just said I'm a
lecturing
Muslim.
me about the chromosome. Let us focus now.
Okay.
You are
That's
the
something I
one.
was reading from
You
the
are the
resources
one. You are the one who mentioned this. Explain to me how in the world your prophet he says such a statement, claiming the one who told him that is Allah. Then we made the sperm into a clot of a congealed blood. Have you ever heard of a semen transform into blood, a dead blood, and then the dead blood became a baby?
Okay.
By the way, this is between me and you. You know, once I left some semen in the counter, you know, and then second day I found a lot of blood there, man. And the police came, they started questioning me. You killed who? Why the blood is here? I said, I don't remember. Oh, what I remember, I put like 3 kilograms of semen, and I don't know what happened. So like overnight, Allah he blessed the semen, and then he grew and became a congealed blood, and then the blood became a fetus, and they start questioning me, how in the world, who is the baby belong to who? Who is the mother? What you did? They accuse me of abortion, and I killed the baby, and you know, I mean, the blood is all over the sink, the kitchen, the counter, everywhere, you know, even in the, like, unbelievable. True story, by the way. I have witnesses from the Middle East. I paid them $10 each. So then we made the sperm into a clot, a congealed blood.
A clot, right?
Becomes a dead blood.
Yeah.
So according to you, according to science, the first step of the semen itself will transform and become a blood.
No, hold on. The word alaqa is derived from the verb alaqa.
Hold on, my
means
friend.
sticking
I'm going
and
to
clinging
call
to something.
Great and
Doesn't mean
Prince.
cloth.
First of all, in Middle East, we are going to donate a lot of blood. Zakir Naik, how you donate blood? Very simple. We donate semen, and then the semen by the morning will become a blood. Wonderful, man. You donate a semen to the bank of a blood, and the morning the semen will become a blood?
No one said that. No one claimed
it's
that.
It's in front of you.
It became.
Yeah, became.
Look,
the semen become a congealed dead blood. Congealed is a dead blood.
This is like sequential, right? First it's semen, fertilizes the egg, and then it's a blood.
What is the egg? What is the egg? Can you read? You are the one who mentioned it, my friend, not me.
It's sequential though.
Sequential. Okay, Mr. Sequential. Here it says,
sequential.
Then we made sequential, Mr. Sequential. Okay, no, listen. It says here, we made the sperm. The sperm itself become a clot. Is that what science teach? Which one is the one multiply the cells? Is it the egg or the semen? Which one will grow and make a baby? Is it the sperm of the man or the egg?
Can I talk? Or do you want to like keep interrupting me? You know?
Now he will start complaining. I'm waiting for you to answer.
Every time I try to talk, he
Every time I'm speaking to you for the last 2 hours,
Okay.
and now
The
suddenly.
Quranic word alaqa shows the meaning clearly according to appearance and features at the embryo of the stage. Okay? According to the meaning, coagulated or thick blood, for the word alaqa, we find that it's the external appearance of the fetus, and its membranes resemble thick coagulated blood.
You are reading
Because
from
the initial
you are reading
part-
from a Muslim website, an article. My friend, read. It says we made the sperm into a clot
Yes,
of a
this is
congealed
what it
blood.
is. This is the
So,
fiqh, the
according to
jurisprudence. You do your due
science,
diligence.
okay, my friend, according to science, does the semen transform to be blood? Yes or no?
No, it doesn't transform into be blood.
But this is what it says. We made
No, it
the
doesn't say that,
sperm,
no.
my friend. We made the sperm into what? Into dead blood.
But it's not saying that. You're not listening.
Okay,
Like,
let us go to Ibn Kathir to solve the problem again. Chapter 23, as long as you're the one who like Ibn Kathir, let's go to Ibn Kathir. From now on, you will hate Ibn Kathir forever. This is chapter 23, verse number 14. Because I can say, it mean that. You say, no, it doesn't mean that. Let us go to the middle between us. You know, we go and see what Ibn Kathir. By the way, Ibn Kathir is a big fat liar. I'm just, because you choose him, I'm using him. Otherwise, this guy, he is like a YouTuber in his time, trying to defend Islam and fabricating answers. So this is Ibn Kathir, as you see.
okay. ثم خلقنا النطفة من علقة.
Verse number
Okay.
14. Verse number 14. Look with me on
Yeah.
the screen. Okay. Verse number 14. Here we go. And let us see what Ibn Kathir he said. If you want me to show you in Arabic, I will show you in Arabic. No problem. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You want Arabic?
Sure. Sure.
Alright.
Arabic.
All right. Here we go. This is the Arabic, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This is Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Read for me and translate, please.
I'm not seeing it on your screen. Oh.
It's going to come to you in a second.
Okay. ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسونا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر. Right? فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين. So ثم
This is the
خلقنا
meaning.
النطفة
Hear the
علقة.
meaning.
خلقنا النطفة علقة. We created the drop into a
No,
blood.
read what Ibn Kathir is saying. Don't repeat the same verse. We did read the verse already many times. Read from here. ولهذا
ولهذا قال هذا أي ثم
read. Let everybody laugh.
Hold on, I'm reading and trying to think of like how to say it. Okay.
Man, oh man. Translate. Go ahead. Translate. It's okay. Don't. It's okay. Nobody will laugh.
Okay. So what I'm getting, right?
See, now you are in mute, in silence, and when I ask you to talk, to translate, you don't want.
Hello?
I'm asking you, when I ask you to translate, suddenly you go in silence now, totally
not
in
here?
silence. It says in the front
not
of
here?
us. Let me translate. As long as you refuse to translate, it says, and then we made خلقنا النطفة علقة, and we made the nutfa
Hello, can you
into
hear me?
which is a water.
Hello, can you not hear me?
Now he don't
Hello?
hear me. Here we go. I play games so he can hang up.
What are you talking about? I was talking and then you cut me off.
I did not cut you off. I said,
did you not
okay,
hear me?
translate for me. Translate. Go ahead.
Okay, so Allah basically is telling us like how it was initially created. He
Translate
initially created man.
what Ibn Kathir is saying, please.
But you want the context.
Translate what Ibn Kathir is saying, that is the contact.
Okay, we made the nutfa, which is the water gushing forth from the loins of the man, right?
From the backbone, from the bones of the man.
From the loins of man.
From the bones of the man. Read it. من صلب الرجل.
What are the loins, anyways?
Solb, okay. Solb is the backbone. Okay, your prophet is the back. Anyway. وهو ظهره.
Loin is the lowest ribs of the hip bones.
وهو ظهره.
Solb is loins.
Okay, ظهره. وهو ظهره. This is literally, not metaphorically.
Right? And it becomes a red clot, like an elongated clot.
Okay. وترائب المرأة. Why you skip that? وترائب المرأة. وهي? Read.
وترائب المرأة. So, like, the ribs of women.
The ribs of the women.
Or like the bones of her
ما
chest.
بين
right?
الترقوة والثندوة.
Between the clavicle and the breast. Yeah.
So on the upper side of her ribs, this is where the liquid of the women come from. Correct?
Okay.
Okay. And then that semen will become a red clot. Correct?
Okay.
In the shape of a alaqa, which is mustatila. What's mustatila in English?
Mustatila.
Not square. What is the other one? I forgot the word.
Mustatila. I'm not sure. I don't know the English word.
Let me draw it. I forgot the word. Sorry. I did not use those things for a long time. Like here. This is mustatila. When the side, there is, like, it's a box, and there is two bars are longer than the other bars. This is mustatil, not square.
Right.
Okay. So this is mustatil. Is that true?
What is?
Is it true? And then it become a piece of meat?
And like a piece of flesh?
Yeah. So according to
fetus.
Okay, what fetus? Hold on. The sperm right away become the sperm which is coming from the
right
backbone.
Away. It becomes a red clot. It becomes blood, an elongated clot. This is embryonic. This is the embryonic development.
So my friend, the first thing that the sperm has become a blood?
No,
this is what it says. It says red blood in the shape of rectangle.
Says it becomes a red clot, elongated clot. Right?
Yeah. وقال إكرمة وهي دم. It is blood for sure now.
This is blood. Ikramah said, yeah, this is blood.
Okay, right.
Right? And then it was made into a clot.
Okay. Is that what science says?
Of what?
What? That the semen which is coming from the ribs, the women, according to your religion, women have semen which is false, men have semen which is true, and the man's semen is coming from the backbone which is false, and then that semen right away will become a blood, and it's going to be hard, dead blood in the shape of a rectangle, and then and it's confirmed to be blood. This is what science says. Be honest with me.
I mean, it's sequential. It's skipping from semen to blood.
No,
right?
no, because later, right, my friend, no, it's giving you stages one by one.
Yes, it is. It's
All
giving
right.
you the stage.
So it says nutfa, then blood. So what is the second one? Is a blood.
It says out of this, we created this.
Exactly. Thank you very much. I wanted to show me, according to which science, that the baby is made from semen and the semen become blood. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Embryonic development.
Go ahead.
Stages. Okay. Okay. First stage, fertilization. Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. And then two-cell stage.
Hold on. What exactly? What do you mean exactly?
Fertilization. It's fertilized by the semen. That's what it is.
What fertilize mean?
What does fertilized mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What we are fertilizing what?
It's when the semen goes in the egg.
My friend, what we are fertilizing what? When the semen goes in the egg, fertilizing what? The egg.
Yes.
But the Quran says that the semen become the semen. We made the semen. What Allah He made? Let's go to the English again. What Allah He made the semen into a dead blood. The semen itself.
Yeah.
Is that what the science website in front of you is saying? Semen transform into a dead blood. And how the blood come alive again? It's dead.
Let me look at the fiqh for it.
I just showed you Ibn Kathir.
I need to see it. That's tafsir, not fiqh. We
Ah,
can
not
understand
fiqh.
tafsir.
Tafsir and fiqh. You will find the meaning of the verse from the fiqh?
Yes.
Really?
That's how it is.
Which book is that? Which book of fiqh will tell us the verse meaning?
Hold on, let me find it first.
Okay.
من فتح حلقته Okay. من نطفة علقة. Nutfa can still be a fertilized ovum. That's what it can still be.
Okay, listen, fertilize. It says we made. You are saying that the fertilized is a semen?
Well, it doesn't have to be semen. Nutfa can mean it. That's our like translation of the word semen.
Okay, so why the Muslims saying semen if it's not? Let us go back to zero. When your prophet he
It just
said,
means nutfa.
when your prophet he says, the water of the man is white and thick, and the
Yeah.
water of the woman is yellow and thin.
Okay.
Is the egg a water?
No, it's not in water.
So your prophet talking about water of the man and water of the women, and he is saying that this water and that water is in control. Which one will look like boy or a girl? And the baby is made because of those water. That's what the Quran is saying. Min ma'in
Hold on, let me
dafiq.
backtrack. Yeah, so the egg is contained in the water. Yes.
The egg is contained in the water.
Yes, that's how it works.
And the water you can wash in your vagina. And the water is there.
It's a vaginal discharge. That's what it is.
So when the woman she discharge, the egg come out.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you, doctor, for your advice. I have nothing to say.
It doesn't come out. It discharges. It doesn't discharge completely.
My
Right?
friend, everybody is laughing at what you said. I mean, this is hilarious. So the first one you failed. You know what? Let me ask you, how long the sperm how long the sperm live?
What?
How long the sperm live?
I don't know. I'll
Search
look it
Google,
up.
Prophet Google.
5 days. I
5
think.
days. Are you sure?
No, it's just a random
Search again. Search again. Check it again.
from couple of hours, 5 days.
How many days?
Approximately
What is the maximum?
days. It's unclear. It varies on like a bunch of websites.
My friend, you are not being honest. I don't want to use the word lying, but you are being lying now. You are lying. It says right away. It says right away.
Surviving more than 6.8 days.
How many?
This one says there's a probability of surviving for more than 6.8 days. There's a probability
From
of
what?
1%.
How many days? How many days?
6.8.
6 to 8 days maximum.
Sure.
Okay. Can you find bigger number?
I mean, given enough time, maybe. I don't
You
know.
take your time. I'm waiting.
Just time. Just make your points. Go ahead and make your points.
Well, your prophet, he said the sperm will live for 40 days.
Where? What hadith? صحيح what?
ضعيف.
look it
This
up.
is ضعيف hadith.
Hadith ضعيف.
Yeah. It says here, when the drop of semen remain in the womb for 40 or 45 nights, The angels come and say, "Oh my Lord, will be good or evil." So according to your prophet, the semen live in the womb. Where? In the womb for 45 days.
That's nutfa.
Nutfa.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a drop of fluid clinging to an object.
All right. So is it a semen or not?
Yeah, it's a drop of fluid and it's a clinging object.
Is it a semen or not?
It is at first.
Is it a semen or not?
It is at first.
It's what?
It is at first. The first stage is
Okay.
nutfa.
So okay, hold on.
And there are multiple connotations.
Hold on. It says here that it's going to stay there at first for 45 days as semen.
No, it doesn't.
It says that.
Semen is in parentheses. It's not semen, it's nutfa.
My friend, you see, even your Muslim translation is saying semen, not me. That's not my translation.
Give me the hadith. What hadith is it?
Okay, let us show you this da'if hadith. Read with me carefully. It says here, Allah the Exalted, the Glorious, has appointed an angel. All right? And as the creator of the womb. The creator of what? The caretaker of the womb. And he would say, "Oh my Lord, now a drop of semen."
Can I show the Arabic real quick before we go back to English and show the Arabic?
Okay, here we go. This is the Arabic. Read it. So what is the stages? What is the stages? Okay. Count for me the stages based on what you saw in the screen or in your. So the first stage is what?
نطفة.
Second stage is what?
علقة.
Okay. Third stage is what? مضغة. Right?
مضغة.
Okay.
And then عظام. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go back to the previous hadith. So now we confirm what Muhammad is talking about. In this hadith here it says that the angel he came, this is the same story from your prophet, when the drop of semen remained in the womb for 45 nights. So now the semen, the nutfa, is in the womb for 45 nights. Then what is the second stage we did read in the previous hadith? You forgot?
Right.
What was the second stage in the previous hadith?
Clots. Clot of blood.
Alaqa.
Alaqa.
Clot. Exactly. So now Muhammad confirmed that it is a nutfa as a semen for 45 days. It's not a alaqa yet. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So do semen live for 45 days as semen? Your prophet, he called it nutfa, and he called it alaqa, and he called it mudgha. And now I'm showing you both hadith. One is explaining to us more details, saying that 45 nights, then
This is
the
called
angel...
that's the preformational stage
This is what?
of nutfa. Nutfa has different connotations. In
Okay.
Surah Insan, you can see it as female nutfa. You can see that it can mean fertilized ovum.
Okay.
Right?
How many days the days of the total is going to take to create the baby?
Let's see.
According to science, how long it take?
Gestation, right? This is pre-gestation.
I'm waiting for your answer, my friend.
Hold on.
I will help you. Maybe, you know, for me as a man, because I'm very strong, I can make a baby in 120 days maximum. My dad, you know, he was able to make me in less than 2 weeks. He was very strong.
Okay, yeah, according to science, a lump of flesh will last 35 days. Yeah,
You know, what the total will the baby will be to be a baby?
42 days.
The baby will be a baby in 42 days?
No, hold on. The embryo is 42 days old, which has taken its human form.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you see, you just get yourself busted. In 42 days will take a human form, correct?
The embryo, yeah.
Okay, but you just said, you just read for me the hadith saying that the sperm will become 45 days and then is going to become a alaqa, which is the dead blood.
This is within 40 days.
No, it is 4 stages. What are you talking about? It is you who just said, you just said to me, the embryo will start having the shape of a human in 45 days. Did you mention 45 or 40?
40, it's 40 to 45, right? That's what you're saying, for 40 or 45 nights.
No, I'm not talking about the hadith, I'm talking about your science.
42.
42. Oh, okay. So in the 42 days, the baby will be shaped, right?
Yes.
All right.
242 days, sure.
According to your prophet, it is a semen for the first 45 days. And then the creation will start, and the semen, the nutfa, will transform to be what? Alaqa. Correct?
Yeah.
Which is what? Blood.
Yeah.
Is blood is the shape of a human being? We showed you Ibn Kathir saying rectangle. Rectangle. Blood.
Yeah.
Dead blood. Rectangle. So science proven Muhammad to be false. Now let's continue. How many days it take for the baby to become a baby?
Hold on. I have a different hadith for you.
I'm asking about the baby now. Can somebody search in Google, peace be upon him, and tell us how many days it takes for the baby to be complete? Somebody give us the text in
What do
the
you mean?
chat.
Baby to be complete at what stage?
Well, how long it take? You know, human being is a human being. It might be a few days more, maybe a week more, week less, but it's going to be the same.
42 days, right? Didn't we just say that?
The baby will become complete in 42 days.
Oh, and complete?
Yeah.
What, like 9 months?
No. 9 months. The baby will be complete in 9 months.
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea. I'm not a doctor. My mom, she ordered me from eBay. I asked her about my brother. She said they found him next to the chimney. I said, what about the other brother? She said they found him in the market.
I think she should apply for accidental damage, you know?
I said, exactly. So we have Zakir Naik for adoption. And then she was not lucky. So they offer us Muhammad. We say no way. 42 weeks. Okay, people are saying that the total is 280 days. 280 days.
Yeah, about 40 weeks or 280 days, sure.
All right. Let us see what your prophet says about his sense, how long the baby will take. Read with me carefully. Allah Messenger, the truthful, the receiver of the truth, informed us, saying that the creation of you human gathered in the form of a semen in the womb of your mother for 40 days in the form of what? In the form of semen, and then become a clinging thing, which is the blood, and then for a similar period. So now for 40 days you are a semen, for 40 days you are the blood, and then become a lump of a flesh for the same period. So now we have what? 40 plus 40 plus 40, 120 days. And then Allah will send his angel, and who breathe life into it, and the angel command the record of all things. So what is the total age of a baby? 40 plus 40 plus 40.
It's gathered in the form of semen in the form of your mother 40 days, and for the clean period becomes a lump of flesh. It doesn't say 40 days.
It says in the form of semen. Read carefully with me.
Yeah.
In the form of semen, not in the form of egg, not in the form of anything, in the form of
No,
semen.
this is the translation. It's nutfa.
My friend, why you Muslim keep saying semen if it's not semen?
This is the translation.
Okay,
Someone
hold on.
translated
Okay,
like this.
okay, I will go with you. What is nutfa?
Nutfa can mean three things based off connotation.
Okay. Well, give me an answer. What is nutfa?
Nutfa can either mean the drop of fluid from semen. It can also mean what's called
My friend, your Muslim
fertilized
website.
ovum.
This is
Fertilized ovum or female
official Muslim website translating it as semen. This is what it's meant.
2.
Okay. So now from semen.
All this website gives you is someone else's meaning of it. You know why there are different meanings in different schools of thought? Because different people
What
have different
difference?
opinions
This
on it.
is the hadith in Arabic.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you saying to me that you Muslims?
Different translations, different.
All right, give me a
like,
translation.
different
Give me a
kathir.
translation you accept. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm saying in this case, not fucking either mean.
No, can you
female-
find me a translation that doesn't say semen?
Let me search.
Search. Go ahead.
What's the hadith? What did you put in?
The hadith, it says إن أحدكما يجمع خلقه في بطن أمه 40 يوما.
What book?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? What's the book?
Okay, this is yellow pages. It says Allahu A'lam. Allah knows best.
Indeed, he does. Now I'm trying to look it up. So what is it?
Well, here we go. Let me show it to you in Arabic. You search it in Arabic.
What's the book? Just tell me the book's name.
إن أحدكم. This is the book called. Hold on. What the name of the book? Okay, Riyadu Salihin.
Riyadu Salihin. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Riyadu Salihin. What chapter?
I don't know.
What section?
It says hadith number 396. The book of miscellany. Like mixed stuff, the book of mixed stuff.
Miscellany, yeah. كتاب المقدمات. طيب. Why can't I find?
Well, my friend, why you are wasting your time? It's in front of you. I mean, all of you Muslims, you are very weird. I mean, you Muslim, you lie to us. So are you saying to me, you Muslim, you say semen, but it's not semen? You are deceiving the Muslims? And nobody from the Muslim world contact those people saying to them, shame on you to lie. This doesn't say semen. It says potato.
Right here, right? Yeah, right here. So how does this scare you?
And my friend, whatever it is, the total is 120 days, correct?
It's not 120 days.
It's in the front of you. It says 40 plus 40 plus 40.
Where does it say 40 plus 40?
It says, in the creation of you as a human, gathered in the form of semen in the womb of your mother for 40 days. So in the form of what? In the form of semen. And then become a clinging thing, the blood, the dead blood, in the similar period. Correct? And then you become a lump of a flesh like that, 40. So 40 plus 40 plus 40, 120 days.
Well, it doesn't say that the last one isn't similar as well.
It says similar like that, similar period.
It says it once.
No, it says that
Two could
again.
be.
No, it says
Doesn't
that
say.
again.
Does it? It only says it
ثم
twice.
يكون مضغة
Once.
مثل ذلك. No, it says the likeness of that. He will be the same. The same. Look. You see? This is here it says. Let me teach you Arabic.
مثل ذلك
بطن
صح.
أمه 40 يوما نطفة ثم يكون علقة مثل ذلك. You see the one مثل ذلك? مثل what? The days, 40 days. And then here مثل ذلك again. For what? For مضغة, 40 days. So, and then Allah, He will send the angel and He will breathe into the baby.
Okay, so nutfa can mean.
I don't care what mean. Total is 120 days. We don't want to repeat the same thing. What nutfa mean? We answer. Even you Muslims say is a sperm, semen. And then you say to me, you need to find out what is. It says it clearly. Semen.
It's talking about the same period. This is talking about the same period.
No, and
Yes, it is.
it's careful. Read carefully. Everybody in front. Everybody is laughing. Don't lie, my friend. Come on, you're a man.
I'm not laughing.
My
Then
friend.
it becomes
Okay,
clinging.
let's read together. It's
Similar
your Muslim
period in the same
translation.
period.
And gathered in the form of semen in the womb of your
مثل
mother
ذلك in the
for
same
40
period.
days. Then,
period.
no, it's not the
Oh,
same.
no.
Then,
Oh.
do you see the word then?
Everyone's laughing because you're like a little cult of followers.
My
like,
friend. And then it become.
Of course they're gonna approve of you. Go like in person and talk to Muhammad Hijab. Let's see that.
Well, I called him. He hung up on me 7 times. Coward. Is that the,
Yeah, because the way you talk.
is that the guy who go to Muslim sheikh and says to them, I want to suckle your women boobs?
Yeah, like why would you say that? That's nowhere in hadith. Like you made shit
It's
up.
not where in the
And you're
hadith.
disrespectful.
It's
like
not.
You talk to like a 16
Okay, now hold on.
Why do you
Okay,
talk to
so
a
now you are
16-year-old
trying to
like
change the topic. Let us talk about then the suckling. You are saying to me, it's not in the hadith.
There's no suckling on adults. That
No.
is not true.
Okay, are you challenging me? Or are you accusing Mimi Hijab? Because Mimi Hijab, lately he agreed and he apologized like a donkey.
No, he didn't.
Go watch his video and watch and see how stupid he is. Now read with me carefully. This is your prophet wife. She ordered her sisters and her nieces to do breastfeeding for adult to anyone he enter upon her. And this is the reference. It's in front of you.
You misunderstood it, and then it was clarified that was
okay.
A
Hold on,
specific
guys.
case.
Did you hear what this gentleman he said? He said she misunderstood it. So it is not a lie. You said to me, I did lie. So she misunderstood it. So Aisha, she did not know Islam. The wife of Muhammad. Hold on. You said she misunderstood it, which means it's true. You said there's no such a hadith.
No, she misunderstood it in that time. Now we know that it's not permitted.
Hold on. Okay. Read with me this hadith.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wife of the Prophet, I can see it. Hold on. Came and said, Salim, the manumitted slave of Abu Hudayfa, lives with our house, and he has attained what men attain. He said, suckle him so you become unlawful to him. Okay?
What?
Suckle him. She said, how can I suckle him? Because he is a grown-up. Okay?
Okay, what? He's a growing man.
Yeah, keep scrolling.
Okay, he's a growing man. And he was in war. He go to war.
That's not it. That's not the end of that, though.
Okay, read it. The end is even more funny.
Allah just smiled and said, okay, that's not the hadith. Hold on.
You said that I did lie. There is no such a hadith. And now you are saying to me, and I'm showing it to you from your website.
No, I didn't say you lied. I said
You
you lied
said,
about
you said there's
suckling
no,
being
you said
permitted.
I lied.
Yes.
And you said, why you say such a thing? There's no such a hadith.
No, I didn't say there's no such a hadith.
You said
There's no
that. You
hadith
said
of suckling
that.
being permitted.
You said there's
There's no
no such.
hadith of suckling being permitted.
It is
You
recorded.
misunderstood
You
it.
said there's no such a hadith. It's recorded.
The hadith doesn't end there though. Where is it?
Now read with me. So
She
did your
puts her
prophet
breast milk
laugh?
into a
Did
cup.
your prophet
Yes.
even laugh? Even the hadith
Yeah.
says until his teeth came out, he's laughing hard. He said to the women, go and suckle your breast to an adult grown man who was in the war of in the battle of Badr. As a man, as a fighter, as a soldier. A
No,
woman,
he did not say that.
it says in front of you.
This is a short hadith. It's cut off. It's not true.
It's not
Find
a
the
true.
other one.
Okay, hold on.
Find the other one.
Are you saying this is the da'if hadith?
No, it's just cut off.
It's cut
That's not the
off.
whole story.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
the context. There's
Uh-huh.
context to it.
It's cut off. So who cares if it's cut off or not? Does it say in front of you that he practiced in the battle of Badr?
Hold on, let me find it. Close to your name is more than your name, please. Here we go. Fiqh. I will read the fiqh of it.
Fiqh.
Okay. Okay. It required that Salim should have access to the couple's home after he had grown up, because they already considered him their son, right? But because he wasn't actually their son, he was an adopted son. To make him his fostered son, he brought the hadith about suckling. Okay, suckling 10 times. This is under 2 years of age.
Under
After
what?
2 years of age, it is not allowed.
Under what?
Under 2 years of age. 2 years.
This man, he was in the fight of Badr. He was at the age of 2?
Yep. This is a specific case. It was abrogated.
Specific license for a specific man.
Scholars, including
Okay,
all
hold
of
on.
Rasulullah's
You see,
wives.
those scholars, they are just trying to cover up for Muhammad. They are not scholars.
All of Rasulullah's wives
who
at
is
that
the
time
scholar?
were-
Who is the scholar saying that?
Because Aisha said that
Who
she
is
would
the
do that.
scholar saying that?
Hold on. Aisha said she would do that for everyone else, and his wives told him no, that was a specific case.
So
they
who
abrogated
is
that
the
opinion.
one? Isn't it your prophet? He says, "خذوا دينكم عن هذه الحميراء." Take your religion from this blondie. Did your prophet point his finger at Aisha or the other wives?
What?
Did your prophet says, "Take your religion from al-Humayra, Aisha"?
Show me.
Show me. Are you saying to me you never heard of it?
I mean, I just like anything you say, I just have to see, you know.
Okay. So did you hear it before or not? Be honest with me.
Follow what? What do you say?
Did you hear this hadith
Khudu.
before?
Khudu, take what?
Take your religion from the Humayra, the half of it.
The Humayra. What's the Humayra?
Al-Humayra, the red, because she was a blondie supposedly. Or maybe she colored her blonde, I don't know. Because Humayra is a little name of donkey, as in case you do not know.
Okay, show me the hadith.
All right. Let us show the hadith.
Okay, hold on, I think I found it.
All right.
من الحميران. Okay.
So?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So your prophet, he said, take your religion from Aisha. And Aisha, now you are saying to me that your prophet, he chose the wrong one to tell you what is the right thing to do. Because she is the one who practiced it and she ordered her sisters. And how come Abu Bakr and her brothers, nobody says to her, shame on you, stop doing that? Nobody stopped her. If this is against Islam, where is Abu Bakr? Where is Umar? Where is all the Muslims?
That was that's what the incident begins.
But
There's
they
no
never
context to
stopped
it,
her.
though.
They never stopped her.
They did.
Show me.
They told her.
Show me. No, that wife, they didn't agree. They refused to do it themselves because they have a shame. But Aisha, she practiced it. Show me where Abu Bakr said to her, don't do that, and he's her father. He have authority over her. Show me where her brother says to her, don't do that.
Okay.
Never. And by the way, was this a suckering for adult only for one case, or it was a verse in the Quran?
I mean, Allah said فإنها رضاعة من like
من المجاعة.
Yeah.
But this had to do with my question. People, they do suckering for because they are hungry, but men suckering women for what reason? Because they are hungry for sex.
No, it's not as an adult. It's at under 2 years old, so that
I'm
they are
asking you.
foster child.
I'm asking you.
And then it is
Did
unlawful for you to
Allah
marry them.
did Allah give a
And in
verse?
that case, they
Did
become
Allah
mahram.
give a verse in the Quran? Did Allah give a verse in the Quran about a breast feeding for adult?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
There's no breastfeeding for adults.
Read with me this hadith then. Do you see my screen?
No, not yet.
This is Aisha speaking. Read.
Not seeing it. Hold on. Stoning.
You said no, it's not in the Quran. Never was in the Quran.
Hold on.
Read it, read it. What are you waiting for?
I'm reading it.
Okay, go ahead. I want to hear you.
Okay, so it says the verse of stoning and of breastfeeding an adult 10 times was revealed, and the paper was with me under my pillow. While the Messenger of Allah died, we were preoccupied with his death, and the tame sheep came and ate it. Okay.
Okay. So was it in the Quran or not? You said no, I'm lying.
Okay, it requires a little detail, like from specialists to actually study this hadith.
Even this one needs to study. I mean, it says here the verse of stoning and the breast feeding an adult 10 times was revealed. And you are saying to me, we need a specialist to study it. Why? It's a plastic surgery. It was revealed. It's a verse. It was revealed. It's a breastfeeding for adult 10 times. So you said to me, you Muslim lie to each other, says this is a special case. Allah, he will give a case for one person. That is an idiot. Cases, special case. And where in the hadith says a special case? Nowhere. You will see here, it says it was a verse. And what is make it more funny, the one who ate it is a goat. Do you have an idea who sent that goat? Like based on your investigations, and Muhammad Hijab, as long as you are the one who don't dare to debate me. Did he find until now who is the one who sent that goat? Do you think the Jews, they sent her? A goat eating the Quran, and you Muslim, you keep saying to us the Quran was preserved.
Hadith da'if.
Hadith is da'if. Who said that?
It's a hadith da'if.
Who said that?
Look.
Here we go. It says Hassan.
Yahya ibn Ma'in classified.
It says Hassan. It's in front of you. Why you Muslim love to lie?
And Nasai also said it is not.
Read. This is your official Muslim website. Says it is Hassan. Hassan means good. And the goat ate your Quran. If you go now, right now, to the Saudi FBI, they have a picture of the goat. She is wanted. And there's 1 billion Muslim looking for the goat. And now I'm asking you, can you recite for me the verse of stoning
Hassan
to death?
doesn't mean good though.
Huh? Hassan does not mean good? Hassan mean good. This is the name of the grandson of Muhammad.
Yeah, but it's not. That's not what it means in this case.
What do you mean in this case? Hassan mean good. This is the name of the grandson of Muhammad.
It's like
Are
lust
you
in it.
saying
It's
to
like,
me the word
it's like
Hassan?
more than.
Are you
No,
saying
but
to me
I
the
mean,
word Hassan does not mean good?
no. In this case, I mean.
What
In
this
hadith.
case? You know, Muslims, you know, my friend.
You're saying it's classifying the hadith
My
as
friend,
good.
my
It's
friend. It
classifying
was
it as
nice talking to you. Call me
stronger
again.
than da'if,
You are just
weaker than
okay.
sahih.
Say hello to Sheikh Uthman. We got him busted. And say hello to Mimi Hijab. We got them busted. He go around to saying to sheikhs, I want to suckle your wife boobs. What a shameful religion. Well, what kind of a prophet? He asked a
What
woman.
about your prophet?
What?
You can beat a slave and he'll be your property. What about that?
Who? What?
What about Lot? He had sex with his daughters.
Okay,
Do you
let us talk
understand that one?
about Lot. Where it says that he had sex with his daughter, it says his
He had drunken
daughters.
sex with his
Hold
daughter.
on.
It says
First
it
of
in
all,
every
first of
testament.
all, Lot is not a prophet. You Muslims are a stupid idiot. How Lot he became a prophet? What his book? Secondly, the man, his wives, they made him, his daughter, they made him drunk. So it was the sin of his daughters, and because they thought they will never see men again, they want to have children. You Muslims, you lie. However, as long as you mention Lot, aren't you the one who mentioned to me in the beginning when you called me that the wife of Lot, she betrayed him?
What's up?
What's that? Isn't you who mentioned to me that the wife of Lot betrayed him?
No, she was just not a righteous wife.
So the Quran does not say the word betray?
What was it?
Uh-huh.
Let me think of it. What was the ayah? يا أيها الذين آمنوا توبوا إلى الله توبة نصوح وحساب ربكم أن يكفر عنكم سيئاتكم قبل النار تدخلون تأتين تحت الأنهار يغسل لهم النبي والذين آمنوا يقولون ربنا آتنا من نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير أيها النبي جاهد الكفار والمؤمنين.
My friend, what are you reading? Let me show you the verse in the Quran.
I'm reading Surah Tahrim so I can.
And chapter Tahrim 66, verse number 10. It says, فَخَانَتُهُمَا. And what can it mean? She betrayed. So does she sleep with somebody else?
Oh, for the wife of Noah and Lot, yeah.
So she betrayed her husband, right? She slept with who?
No, she didn't betray him.
It says خَانَتُهُمَا.
No.
Are
she
you
betrayed
saying?
him, yes, but not. She didn't sleep with someone else. That, you
Okay,
know the.
I'm
the
asking
story.
you. I'm asking you. The word betray mean what?
It means betray, but that's not what it means in that case.
Okay.
Betray doesn't always mean sleep with someone else.
All right.
You want to know
see,
what betray is? Can I tell you what
no
betrayal is?
problem. No problem. You
Can I
mentioned
tell
to
you what
me.
it is?
You mentioned to
Can I tell
me.
you what it is?
You
Can I
mentioned
tell
to
you what
me,
it
my
is?
friend. You mentioned to me.
Hold on. You want to talk about betrayal? I'll talk about betrayal, but let me finish about betrayal first.
Okay.
Okay. So the betrayal was when his what are they called? The angels, the visitors that came into the land of Lut, right? And the gay men. His wife saw that they went into his house.
Okay.
And she told the bunch of horny gay men to go to his house. So that's a betrayal.
That's even way more ugly than cheating. You know, she is inviting gay men to enter and do boom boom in her house. That's what you just said.
Okay. But that doesn't have to mean like
but you remember
cheating,
but you remember what
regardless.
you said? That
Ugly, not ugly,
bad
whatever
women.
you want to, whatever
You
you want
remember
to say.
what we read before? Bad women for bad men and bad men for bad women. So Lot is a prophet in Islam and he's bad. Now, you mentioned to me that the daughter of Lot, they have sex with their father, but nowhere in the Bible says that this is the order of God. This is what they did. The Bible talk about people committing sin, crimes, even talking
This
about.
is in your Bible.
Listen.
Why would it
Yes,
mention
in
that?
my
Why-
Bible, my Bible
Your
doesn't.
Bible's
My
compiled with
Bible doesn't
testaments.
lie. People they commit sin and crimes. This is what the Bible reporting. But if I show you right now that you can have sex with your daughter, what you will do?
You can't. What?
What if I show you, if you have a daughter out of marriage in Islam, you can have sex with her?
Out of marriage, you can't. It says it in the Quran that if they're connected by blood, they're
Read it.
unlawful for you.
Read it. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi in Arabic. And you speak Arabic, you have no excuse. وَجَعَلْنَاهُ نَسَبًا وَصَهْرًا. It was a bad day for you, my friend, to call me. But you are welcome anything. Anyway, here we
I
go.
wanted to try, you know.
وَجَعَلْناهُ نَسَبًا وَصَهْرًا. Listen.
We lost the
25,
battle,
25.
We lost the war.
No, continue. Let us see
tried
how
our best.
Muslims, you cannot trust a Muslim to have him with your daughter if you have a Muslim boyfriend. If there's a stupid woman, she have a Muslim boyfriend, he will sleep with his daughter according to Islam. Read it in the front of you. وَجَعَلْنَاهُ نَصَبًا وَصَهْرًا. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi, and this is the official government website of the government of Saudi Arabia. It says here, قوله تعالى نسبا وصهرا. النسب والصهر معنيان يعمان كل القربى تكون بين آدميين. قال ابن العربي النسب عبارة عن خلط الماء بين الذكر والأنثى على وجه الشرع، فإن كان بمعصية وكان خلقا مطلقا ولم يكن نسبا محققا، ولذلك لم يدخل تحت قوله حرمت عليكم أمهاتكم وبناتكم بنته من الزنا، لأنها ليست بنت له في أصح القولين لعلمائنا وأصح القولين في الدين، وإذا لم يكن نسبا شرعا فلا صهر شرعا، فلا يحرم الزنا ببنت ولا بنت. So it's not forbidden to do fornication with the mother of your daughter and the daughter. This is the link. I will give you the link so you can open it in your. Can
you just tell me the ayah, the surah and the ayah?
25:54. And now this is official religion. Nowhere in the Bible it says you can have sex with your daughter, but this is your religion teaching you that if you sleep with the women and you, this is what's for
anonymous scriptures, written anonymous scriptures.
This is Al-Qurtubi. This is Al-Qurtubi. This is Al-Qurtubi. This is Al-Qurtubi.
وهو الذي خلق من ماء, and he is the one who creates human beings from a humble liquid and establishes from them the bonds of kinship and marriage. You got from that.
Al-Qurtubi. What's wrong with Al-Qurtubi? Al-Qurtubi now is not a scholar. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And you are telling me you are getting from that? What I will get for you from my pocket? What kind of religion teaching you that you can have sex with your daughter? This is God teaching. This is not somebody that sleep with somebody as the Bible report. This is your God teaching you can have sex with your daughter. And not only the daughter, the mother too. And not only that, if I ask you right now in front of everybody, if you have a daughter from adultery, is she considered as a daughter for you in Islam? Answer.
A daughter from a daughter?
Yes, adultery.
So your granddaughter?
If you have a daughter from adultery, is she considered a daughter for you in Islam?
Oh, a daughter from adultery.
Yes. She's not. Correct? What a shameful cult. What a disgusting cult. What a garbage cult. Aren't you ashamed? Ali Uthman?
So he's not going. Yeah, I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me. From Al-Qur'an.
What do you mean doesn't make sense to you? What do you mean doesn't make sense to you?
He got this from this ayah, and he is the one who creates human beings.
It's not me who's saying that. Who are you?
I know, but that doesn't make sense.
Who are you? It doesn't make sense. Anything makes sense in Islam? Okay, hold on. If you have a son and he is married, do you go to the wife when the son is not there and you flirt with the wife?
No.
Isn't this what your prophet did?
No.
Isn't it your prophet who went to the house of Zayd?
Don't adopted.
Doesn't matter. This make it even more horrible. Doesn't matter. You're a prophet. He announced him as his son. Did your prophet say? Did your prophet say? Zaydun minni wa ana minhu? He is from me and I am from him. From today I am his father. Did he say that or not?
Yes, and then Allah.
Okay, hold on. But did he go? Did he go to the house of his son when the wife was there alone and he flirted with her?
No. What?
What if I show you the reference? What you will do?
Show me the reference.
All right. Here we go. And you are talking about having sex with the daughter. This is your daughter. This is your daughter. Real daughter. And now we have daughter from adoption. She is a wife. She is a wife of his own son.
Adoption doesn't count.
Okay, so you are saying to me, you're a prophet, he can go to the house of a Muslim man, he is married, and he can flirt with the wife. Correct?
No, he didn't flirt with her.
Okay, here we go. This is again the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And this is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. And you can open any tafsir you want. And here we go. It says here that the prophet, he went to the wife of Zayd, and when he saw her, and she was big and beautiful. And he said to her, Subhanu mu'alliful qulub. Do you like to read for us? Or and not only that, look what Zainab she said. That each time Zayd, after the Prophet, he flirted with her, he tried to F her, Allah, he make his penis swell. It's in the front of you. This is religion? You go to the house of somebody trusted you, consider you as his father. And this is why he can go when the husband is not there. You see, a Muslim man is not allowed to go to the house of somebody Muslim when the husband is not there. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Muhammad, when he entered the house here, he entered according to what? He's a father. The woman, she opened the door for
Allah
him.
told him to marry her. Yeah.
No, what? Okay. So now he is going to. Okay, hold on. So Allah told him to marry her when she is married? And then Allah, he made the penis of the husband swell? What a miracle. What a religion, man. This is a prophet of God. He's teaching you ethic, and then he go to the house of the husband when the husband is not there, and he flirt with the wife of his own son who he adopted.
Well, they weren't married happily anyways, so.
So if your wife is
Rasulullah
not,
insisted
so
for their
if your
marriage because
if your wife is not happily married, Muhammad, he can go to your house.
Zayd did not regard his wife Zainab as
friend, take care, take care.
Yeah,
just take care. We have another Muslim. Let us take him for a snack. Next. Who is the next victim? I gave you time more than you deserve. Muhammad Salih, I'm calling you. Muhammad Salih, the one who keeps saying he want to talk to me, I'm calling you. You are not online, my friend. He's trying to call me. Don't call me. I'm calling you. You cannot call me. However, Zayd fell through the. They try to justify the faith of their prophet. Unbelievable. Anyway, it was good time talking to you. Ali, you can call me later, you know. I want to take just another Abdul. We gave you too much time. We gave you almost 2 hours. Muhammad Salih, don't call me, my friend. I'm calling you. I'm calling you. You are not answering. Okay, call me now. You call me. Muhammad Salih, you call me. I'm not going to call you because if we call at the same time, it's not going to work. All right. Hello? Yes, Muhammad, how are you?
Okay, let me just mute the YouTube because right now.
All right.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So what do you want to say to us, Muhammad? Go ahead. You hang up. This is Muhammad Salih going. Okay.
Sorry, I was having some trouble with my computer.
No problem. You are welcome, Mr. Muhammad. What do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I've been watching all your videos and stuff because I was very, I don't know, somebody posted something and then I was usually used to watch Muhammad Hijab لما هو كان when he was talking in an interview with Mr. Jordan Peterson and his fellow Christian friend, I don't know his name.
Mm-hmm.
And I was linked to this kind of videos. I posted Prophet and the other little boy called Aladdin Prophet. I don't know. There's another I posted. And they were talking about
another what?
in Islam.
Another what?
They were talking. Apostate.
Apostate. Okay, apostate. Okay.
Ex-Muslim. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry, my English is very bad. Okay.
So are you a Muslim, my friend?
Well, yeah, I'm a Muslim. Yeah.
All right. So okay, so you heard this and that, and then you heard my videos, and now you are here. So
Yeah,
what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
but I had many questions because I mean I've never read all those. I mean I know you showed it and you showed the source of it, and God, it was really shocking to me when I was first looking at this. I mean I couldn't believe it. Uh, right now I'm very I have questions like how comes for centuries, I mean, these people, they couldn't, um, I don't know, it could have been some guy with more common sense and said, hey, I mean, this is wrong. What's going on? But know what? Looks like, they conquered places. They developed math, developed a lot of things. They traveled the seas and,
They develop
Arabian
what? They
cultures.
develop what?
Oh,
Math?
okay. Let me choose my words carefully because it's not my first tongue.
Yeah.
They were very proficient in, for
What
instance,
profession?
in this.
The Muslim they don't have profession. The only profession the Muslim they have is to attack
Wait,
and to conquer.
wait,
Yeah.
wait. I'm talking about the caliphates and this stuff. I mean, the spread of the Arabian culture, the Muslim culture.
Hmm.
Well, they did have they did contributed. Let me choose carefully what you my words. You go very wild on people. Not wild, sorry.
My friend, before you
Uh,
continue, all the names the Muslim they are proud about, those are not Muslims. As an example, they will say to you, Al Jabratu, this guy is from the Yazidi. He is not a Christian. He is not a Muslim, the Yazidi. Those who have, even the Muslim accused them, they worship Shaitan and they took their wives and their daughters, ISIS, just a few years ago. This guy is a
where do
Yazidi.
you
Yazidi.
get that from?
Well, you can go search. Not only that, all the
Wait,
scientists, they claim that they are Muslims. They kill them. They kill them. They consider them atheists.
what
They
are
are
you
the enemy
talking
of Allah,
about?
my friend. All those names are
What?
false. Yes, all those names are false. Even Ibn Khaldun, the most,
Wait.
hold on, the most famous philosopher, Ibn Khaldun, go and check how many years he ended in jail because of his philosophy. Because philosophy is haram, is against Islam. And not only that, Ibn Khaldun, he said in his introduction, the Arab are savage. They are willing to burn a library in order to cook a dish. Go check it out. However,
I'm taking note of all this
yeah.
information you
So
just
based on
told me
what you heard
because
from me,
I mean,
and here, my
بالعراق,
friend, and here, my friend, have you ever heard of a Christian saying we have a billion Christian scientists? No, because what does have to do with Christ?
no,
What does have
it
to
doesn't
do?
have anything.
Huh?
But hold on,
I want you to
hold
tell
on.
me about
Listen,
Islam. What do you think about
wait.
Islam?
I had many questions, like for instance, as just as I mean, I'm still digesting all the. I don't dare even to take an adjective, to put an adjective to all this kind of nonsense, to all this kind of things that. I mean, I'm not saying that you're talking lies because you're actually showing the hadith وكمان القرآن وبتقرأ بالعربي and you read in Arabic all this, but I mean, it's complete. I mean, I cannot. It doesn't make sense in my head. How comes nobody
Who
for
said
so
nobody?
much?
Who said anyone who got against it, they will kill him? If I am right
What
now, if I'm right now in the Middle East, do you think Christian
if
Prince
you're
here?
a king?
Do you
If you're a khalifa, إذا أنت إذا أنت بتقرأ
if I live in the Middle East?
if you're a king in the Middle East, in that
Well, the king is
let's
a
say
king
after
because of
Muhammad,
Islam. How the king will go against
wait,
himself, my friend? The king is a
but
king.
he can make some change. He could
No,
have
no,
noticed something is
no.
wrong with
There
it.
is one king. There's one king. He is,
Come on,
he made a war and he destroyed the Kaaba to prove Islam is false. You can go and search Al-Qurmuti. Al-Qurmuti.
al what?
Al-Qurmuti. He destroyed the Kaaba. He stole the black stone, and then he was screaming in the square of the Kaaba after he destroyed the Kaaba, saying, "Hey
Wait,
Allah,
wait.
where is your where is Allah? Where is your
I'm thinking.
flying bird?" The Quran speak about the flying birds.
Yeah, the flying birds.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
he
heard.
was screaming. You can search him right now if you want in Google.
No. look, I don't want this to be. I'm not arguing with you. I'm having a
I
conversation.
know, but you are saying,
I'm just
how
taking
come
notes
nobody
on
try? You are
what.
saying, how
Yeah,
come nobody
how
try? They
comes
did,
if
they
you
did.
say it's a satanic cult? I mean, I, yesterday I was almost convinced of living. No, that's a joke. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm thinking about it, but it's kind of weird. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's not I know there are so many bad things, but there are good people in this. I mean,
We are not talking about good people. You know, you might be good, you might be bad. Who cares? This is not my topic. My topic is Islam is good? Islam. Not
yeah,
I'm not talking about
but they're good.
is
How
if
comes
there
it's
is
something
something
satanic?
if there is something good
Wait,
if there is
wait.
something good in
Oh,
Islam.
well, we worship one God,
Who care?
and
The one who worships Satan, they worship one God too. His name is Satan. So
come on.
yes,
But-
there is go. You can go. There is a temple for Satan in San Francisco. You can go worship Satan, and they have many places, you know, for Satan worshippers. So and there's many religion. They have one God. So who care? What does have to do
but
with
wait,
the?
but wait,
Uh-huh.
but wait. If you're telling me this, about Islam, so how comes people? What would you say to an ex-Muslim or someone who wants to quit? The religion, if he's gonna be like, like an outsider, he won't have any kind of direction where to go. Am I gonna be
So what?
Catholic
Where do you
or
want to
gonna
go?
be?
No, you know. You see. First of
No,
all,
I'm not saying
I'm not
I'm
okay.
not
Let's listen. I'm driving in the highway, and now I found that the direction I'm going is not going to take me where I want to go. Should I continue?
I heard. No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, I will take
Wait,
an exit. I will take an exit. I will open the map, and,
and then what? Go into the
and then
middle of
find different
nowhere?
direction. Find different direction. Find the right one.
So let's go and find Buddha then, or let's go and find.
No, you can.
That
This is my
doesn't make
friend.
sense.
My friend. You are talking about
That doesn't
making
make
sense.
sense.
No, you are talking about making sense. It's you who made the decision, not me to tell you where to go. If I say to you,
No,
become a Christian, you will say, okay, well, I don't want to be Christian. Maybe I'm not asking you to become a Christian. We do not need more people to become a Christian. I'm asking you now: are you going to stay in the highway, which is in the wrong direction, or you will stop and look for the better direction, which can be good for you?
uh, uh, well, it depends.
My friend, I
It's
don't have time to waste. Really, are we wasting my time? You know, are we?
no.
Either we are adult
Wait.
or not. So what depends? If Islam is wrong, do you believe Islam is wrong or good?
Well, after I'm digesting all the things that you just put about the breastfeeding and all that crap and all that stuff that I totally. I don't. I reject it. It's I
Okay, wonderful. So
never
now you are out
heard
of
of it.
Islam. So now you are out of Islam. Take your time, and you can search and see where I can go. Maybe you'll be an atheist. Maybe you become a Christian. Maybe you become a Buddhist, as you said. And it's up to you. But at the end of the day, don't be a fool again, because it's a foolish to follow a foolish man like Muhammad. If a fool can fool me, how fool I am. So maybe you are born of a Muslim family, as I understand, and you were a Muslim. It's not your choice. You're born in this family, no problem. But now you know, and you decide to leave Islam. Wonderful. I'm happy for you. But now it is you to study and search, and don't join any belief unless you are convinced. Doesn't matter if it's Christianity or other one.
Okay. There's okay, but I mean, maybe I was when I heard you in another video talking about the donkey, the animal that was created by Allah, in which Muhammad. I don't know if this is the topic. I think I'm running out of. No, I'm not. I'm just going out of the topic a little bit. But in this kind of let's say mm, story in which Muhammad went to heaven and in this kind of bigger than a donkey but smaller than a mole, I think.
Yes, as one of them, you.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's. I don't know. I don't know. Some people might tell us since we're kids that it's like this heavenly realm out of our existence. And you get to believe that since you're a kid. They they just keep on telling you stuff like this, and yet this is how we look at it. So sometimes it's a little bit confusing.
Well, as
because
long now
you're
you
gonna
are
take
out of it, you are not confused no more, right?
no, as I'm telling you, I'm digesting all the. I mean, I just couldn't believe it was there. Everything that you showed, all this filthy stuff, which I do
Yeah.
not
And
agree
actually, even
totally.
this flying
But
donkey, the flying donkey, Muhammad, he copied from Aisha. Aisha, she was playing with the toy. She got it from the Jews. And the toy was for a flying horse, have two wings. And you can see the reference here in front of you. And then Muhammad, he came to her place. He saw her playing with the horse, have two wings. He said to her, he was smiling. He said to her, what is that? She said, didn't you hear about Suleiman? He have horses with wings. So this is what Muhammad, this is where Muhammad he got the story from. And this story obviously is coming from the Jews. It's a fiction story the Jews they teach to their kids. And Muhammad he believe in it. So Muhammad he decided to become like Suleiman, who have a flying horse with two wings. Yeah, and the hadith in front of us, and this is Sahih.
but can I ask you some? I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, my friend,
This
they
is
are asking me. They are asking me to help you to leave the cult. You know, he said he already out. He left. Is it correct? Did you decide to leave or not?
You sound very convincing with your argument. I mean, and you show the
So
proofs,
are we
but
out of Islam or not yet? Tell me.
I was wait, hold on. But you know what's the matter also about the your like community, your
My
I mean your
friend, I don't care
family is
about
not.
community. Listen,
I
I'm
know you don't care, but I
I am a
do,
person.
and all
I
of
am a
us do.
person. Do you know how many people hate me? Do you know how many people they give me death threat every day? Do you know how many people wish to kill me? You will not. You cannot believe it, and you can imagine. So, do I care? No, I don't. So either I will live as stupid and die stupid, or I'm going to be a man and live as a man and die as a man. So you choose
I am
what
a
you want to
man,
be, and it's up to you.
but I'm just telling you that it's sometimes for some people it's not like like abracadabra, like this is from one like a switch, like go from this to the. I mean, you have to take consideration of a lot of things. I mean,
No problem.
uh,
My friend, I will give you some time to think, and then because already you told me you are out, and now you are saying you are not. I don't know. You are not sure from what you are
I'm just
saying.
okay, okay. I just had this question about if somebody ever questioned Islamic culture, and you just answered me. That was really, I mean, if it was so bad, why somebody never? You just answered me that.
Well,
All my questions.
nobody there to question. This is the question. This is why terrorism is exists. The one who open his mouth, they mute him. This is what Islam. This is how Islam survive. The Sheikh of Al-Qaradawi, the biggest Sheikh of Muslims in the world today, he said, if we did not get rid of the apostate, Islam would not be exist today. Go search it. What Al-Qaradawi said. He admit, if not the war of apostate, Islam is not exist today. This is what they do. Anyone who go out of the line, but you know, these days is over because internet destroy Islam. Now we go to the houses of everybody in Saudi Arabia. Anyone who have internet, we have access, and everybody have internet these days. So all days is over.
But don't you think it's also a matter of like ethnic
My friend, sorry, I don't have time for this. What do you think? Take care. Always I want to speak to people. I appreciate honesty and a clear talk. I have no time for that. What I think? The Arab, they dominate the religion. And then now actually the Arab are less conservative, or let us say attached to Islam, way less than non-Muslim, non-Arab. If you go to the Middle East, you will see women wearing no hijab, many, thousands. If you go to Indonesia, the children wearing hijab. I never saw in the Middle East, never. I never saw a child, she 3 years old or 2 years old wearing hijab. Never. You see that in Asia. Because those ignorant, they do not know what Islam is about. They are the slaves of the Arab. And now they are defending Islam more, but they cannot even understand the word in the Quran. This is why we are making a big change in countries like Indonesia? Who dare? Who dare to debate me? No one. And as you see, all of them, they are potatoes. Everything we show them, the best scenario they have to answer me, I do not know. I need to search it. And they would love if you say to them, this is the da'if hadith. This is like the floating board from drowning. Da'if. Then we show them it is sahih. And then we show them Hasan. They say, oh, Hasan is not sahih. You know, so this is a lying cult. It's an evil cult. And when you follow evil, you practice evil, and and honesty is not your style. That's why I always say I don't debate Muslims. I don't. I get them busted. And today, as any millions of days before, this was an example of how we get them busted. I don't debate Muslims, because debate have to happen between two people who they are truthful. Two truthful people. Not depend. We ask the Muslim the question, what do you think about this? Depend. The Prophet go to his own son, wife, house, he flirt with the man, with the depend. What depend? Either it's bad or it's good. So they are untruthful, and that's why we don't debate them. We bust them. Never debate them. We always bust them. The only time you will have a debate if you have a truthful person. But how you can have a truthful person? He is a Muslim. He believes that a Muslim can lie. He can lie to his wife. The wife, she can lie to her husband. They can lie to their friends, and they can lie to their enemy who's left. And what the Bible says, and what the Lord, he says, who is the father of all lies? It is the devil. So those people, they are following the devil, the father of all lies. Who dare to question them? In the land of the devil, nobody. The second you question, they will kill you, because they have no answer. They cannot answer you, they can refute you, they cannot debate you. They kill you. But all days is over, and the victory is coming, and tens of thousands and millions of Muslims are leaving Islam. As we see how always we are victorious. And you know, I do my best to have patience. Like they lie and they lie and they lie, and I continue with them, because what we can do. I am here not to prove to myself Islam is false. I'm here to show people how they lie. I'm here to show people why we cannot trust Muslims explain their own religion for us. They don't have religion. They have a devilish protection. No honesty, no dignity. They are not even willing to say what they believe. This is how evil it is. And the one who is ashamed of his belief, he is following Satan for sure. So I want to say thank you all for being here. It's getting so late for me, and I hope you guys have a good time. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to make a comment to support our channel if you care. And I know many of you are here just to have fun and laugh, but for us this is serious. For us this is a matter of saving the world. Islam will destroy the world, my friend, if Islam will flourish. Islam is like a cancer, bad cells, destroy wherever it goes. Wherever it goes. Never turn things into good. Even the ones who they are rich countries, go and see how horrible they are. They have zero human right. They have zero freedom. They have zero place for thinking. This is how bad it is. The second you are a thinker, they bury you. You have to be a follower, not a thinker. This is why people, they have stations in the moon, and they are speaking about Muhammad splitting the moon. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you all. If you like to join us in Patreon, feel free, just to be notified. And until I see you again, this is your brother Christian Prince, was serving you humbly for today. And I hope we did what we can do. And may the Lord open the eyes and the heart of the Muslims. We don't hate them. We pray for this gentleman, the one who called at the end, and the one who called before him, Ali. We pray that he will see the truth, and already he noticed the truth, and I'm sure. But we pray that he will be honest with himself. We pray he will come to his spirit, the spirit of a human being, the human being who worship the only true God, the true God who never teach lie, the true God who says the truth, the true God who said the truth will set you free, and that is Jesus, my friend. The truth will set you free. It's not a sword, it's not a gun, it's not a dollar, it's not a position, it's not a job. It is the truth. When you know the truth, you are a free person. Ignorance is a slavery. Ignorance is darkness. Ignorance is hell. The truth. And he said, I am the truth. And we are the Christians. We are following the living Jesus. And you, the Muslims, are following the dead Muhammad. Let the living follow the living, and let the dead follow the dead. And we are not zombies. Thank you. God bless you, and see you soon again. Take care.